can see the lights. Yeah, our crew make more headlines than hats that ain't size right. We bruise mics like brawling with Tyson on fight night. True insight, our rhymes like the gun at a knife fight. I rap bars like Cadbury from a bad city with bright lights. We've been on point since way back when. See, we played the game until the day that it ends. Seen it change and fade and come back again. Been on stage with names and made tracks with friends. And I'm wouldn't mind living it twice, we're quite gifted. Lifted, I blink my eyes and time shifted. Twisted from empty nights to quite different. Wishes come true sometimes for two kids with their eyes on the prize. Just mind full of rhymes. Drop heavy grind and the style to survive. Wild when they live, strive for the rise. Kill it every time, I never sound like that line. Nope. We excel and accelerate a crowd with accelerators down. Elevated in the state, creating a vapor cloud. A decade we devastating and they gonna take it now. No faking, we resonate with the greatest in every town. PhD. Say it loud, no doubt. Living in the days from the stage and the light show. Tight flow performance will amaze for a white bro. Might go crazy in a rage, make the mic glow. I'm hypo, stain brain, never losing sight. So yeah, yo, and I can see the lights. See the lights. Oh, yeah, I can see the lights. Oh, I can see the lights. Yeah, we the example. If you don't give up, man, the good things, yeah, they might just happen. What you know about getting on a plane, killing any fucking stage, yeah, these white boys rapping while the mother dudes slacking. That's right, they ain't putting in the practice. Fuck you fakes, we amongst the greats and we about to knock this off the atlas. Oh, they talking, man, that's nice, cause I'm really here, what the hell they saying? This year we been rocking stages bigger than the clubs they actually playing. I keep it real, I'm not hating, y'all. Stay in the same place, no you can't evolve. Everybody got love, tell me where we y'all, cause I'm here and I can see the lights. Kinda funny how this year, man, it all changed. Was it the movie or Big Daddy Kane? Hard way to rugged man, Mob D, Tech 9, I don't think you get it, let me tell you again. Trying to do it now like I never done it before. So anything in my path, man, I'm running it over. Cause they underdeveloped, getting overexposure. And it ain't that funny as the game draw closer. And I put the work in when other people didn't. When the job got hard, they like, fuck man, I'm quitting. But not PhD, yo, we better through the gimmicks, so we on the home straight. Then we spinning through the finish, and I'm not really sure where to go from here, bro. No, record labels never got this deal. I do when it's been dark for years, but now I know I see the lights. Yeah, I can see the lights.
Cheer, what's good? Mic check, 1 2 1 2, what up? This is the Broke Artist Podcast, episode 60. We in the fucking building, we hit 60. I am your host, Ryan Lovins, also known as T13. I got my brother and Aint with me. We are PhD for fucking life.
What's good?
What's good? Hey, we got a special guest in the building tonight, fam. This man's name is C Niz. He goes with the Ghostlike Records, fam. Salute to them, salute to you, brother. Thanks for coming through.
Oh, man, thank you for having me. Appreciate it, man.
How you guys been?
Oh, bro, me, myself, I would go working every day, 17 hours a day.
Nice.
Bro, I just get that work,
Yeah.
I'm about that,
Yeah, no, I know, bro. Yeah, you're always messaging me fucking doing a lot of music, and fucking, Christmas time, holidays, you've been getting a break?
I've been eating a fucking shit ton.
Yeah.
Gained some weight. My dad belly. I'm working on that dad bod for summer. Represent.
Hell yeah. Same as me, bro. Fucking, I went away up north for Christmas and shit like that. Went up to like a place called like Cable Bay, typo, like 4.5 hours up north. Beautiful, it's a different style of living, you know what I mean? And I can appreciate that as
bro.
you get older, that's the dream right there. You're just silent at night, and you know.
I'm off up north for New Year's to have adults New Year's where I'm not actually partying.
My man.
I'm gonna chill out with my daughter and my wife.
Fams, that's the real shit, bro.
Nana vibe, dude.
Yeah, and I'm gonna smoke, and I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna smoke, and I'm gonna eat again, and then I'm gonna smoke. Then I'm gonna eat again, and probably eat, and then smoke again.
All right. How's the mic sounding, fam? Can we get a hell yeah, please? After the other week, I've been restarting my shit before we start every time, just praying to God it don't happen. But
we don't want no fuzzy mics.
Nah, it's the mic gods, you know.
I took my jacket off because it was rustling, man.
Yeah, my man, number one, bro. That's it. Yeah, just it being the last show of the decade, we'll probably run through just some of the albums and music that came out this year.
Yep. This decade.
Crazy, man. You know, like it's buzzy when you start looking at shit in that kind of aspect of fuck, what was I doing 10 years ago?
Yeah, I saw some.
And I was doing the same fucking shit minus a podcast.
Yeah.
You know, like, but
that's cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't. Lots changed.
Lots changed for you. I guess
lots
so,
changed.
bro. I had kids 10 years ago, bro. You know, like, pretty
years ago I was at school, man. Shit. Like, man,
how old are you, brother?
I'm 25, bro.
25, my man.
Yeah, man.
I got
Spring
11.
Chicken, eh?
I got 11 on you.
Yeah, I'm hitting that prime.
Yeah,
I got
good shit.
I got 15 on you.
Yeah.
My just a number, my man. Only as young as you feel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't
Sounds good, my man. Hell
old.
yeah. What's up? Yeah, we got a bunch of dope music to play tonight, including some of the brothers' new album that just dropped recently. We got a few exclusives tonight that we're gonna bump, which is always fucking dope.
I'm gonna hate on Taco Bell.
Oh, bro, I seen you put up a thing, and then there was lots of people going, "Oh no, really?"
I'm just gonna like
after Otis said so, it's like,
no, I'm just gonna chime in every couple of minutes and diss Taco Bell. Just so y'all know how shit it was.
He's gonna shit all over Taco Bell.
Yeah, a
it's
big
gonna make
steaming pile of shit on Taco Bell. Right?
So shit. Funny, so shit, folks.
Flavorless garbage.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's deep, you know. Yeah, it being Christmas, I've got a few fucking buzzy Christmas stories that I thought I'd tell that I've never told on this podcast, and going away with the brother and some crazy shit happened, but we'll get into that in a minute. We're gonna start this show off with a fucking bang. This right here, this is Big Guts Billy. This track is called Jason. This shit is being released January 5th on all fucking platforms. Thank you for the exclusive, my mans. This shit is super dope, and let's get it in. What up?
I jump at the lake and start swinging. Put a spike in your head like Bob Simpson. Hockey my so it's hard to start spitting. 6 foot make him shook, you can't miss him. Nah, shitty swinging, I like violence. Display bigger than Mike Myers. Write the type of shit to incite riots. Beating me is like using fire to fight fire. Nah, I see the bullet can't stop me. This hard body, I'll show you the stance properly. The shit paranormal, the bar's godly. Couldn't stop me writing by ripping my arms off. Man, I'll show you what it feel like. Them stories by the campfire, it ain't real life. Nah, man, I'll show you what it feels like. Them stories by the campfire, it ain't real life. I'd kill for my mother like Jason. Blade tuck, face covered like Jason. Big fucking knife, cut him like Jason. They keep running, hoping someone might save him. I'd kill for my mother like Jason. Blade tuck, face covered like Jason. Big fucking knife, cut him like Jason. They keep running, hoping someone might save him. I jump at the grave and start slashing. I got a coat that kill like Charles Manson. I can't fuck with the gang if they aren't stabbing. Hockey mask strapped at the back, they can't hack it. Nah, my heart's rotten as my face, and my soul still sunk at the bottom of the lake. My heart's rotten as my face, and my soul still sunk at the bottom of the lake. I'd kill for my mother like Jason. Blade tuck, face covered like Jason. Big fucking knife, cut him like Jason. They keep running, hoping someone might save him. I'd kill for my mother like Jason. Blade tuck, face covered like Jason. Big fucking knife, cut him like Jason. They keep running, hoping someone might save him.
Cheer. Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
That right there, that's Big Guts Billy. That track is called Jason.
Man, you don't want to watch that stuff if you got like epilepsy or something.
Bro, that was super fucking fire right there.
Always flames from that
That's
dude.
straight flames, man. But
straight
man, I was
fucking
about to have a
flames.
stroke or something with this. Like,
yeah, bro. There was a moment where it was like the vid was glitching. I was looking at the feed and I was going, oh fuck, is my shit losing frames? And then it all came back, and then it all came back dope. It was like, my man, bro. That was fucking dope. That gave me a heart attack for a second. That track right there, it's called Jason. That shit is being dropped January 5th on all platforms. Salute to the brother. He is a very talented producer as well. Make sure you check out his beats. I know he's always moving some of them. And that's what's good.
That shit is flames. That's all, y'all.
That's all, yo.
Right. What else we got?
Well, fuck, bro. We could get into some of the albums of the decade, but judging by those lists, it's like, oh, we're gonna have to pick and choose what we think is worthy of that shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that came out this decade that they're saying is like albums of the decade that is just like, what the fuck is that for?
Few Kendricks in there though.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
Of course.
Yeah.
There has to be that sort of shit in there because
a few of those I would agree, like pretty up there, you know.
Yeah, well, they're
Good
selling
Kid,
lots.
Bad City, you know.
They're selling lots.
Yeah.
And it depends on if it's album of the decade or if it's sales of the decade.
Speaking of music, you heard the new Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I started listening to that. I got 3 tracks in, bro, before the fams got home, and then it was kind of cut, but you know.
Yeah. But I like that shit.
It sounded good.
I like that shit.
It sounded slow, kind of, you know.
Yeah, but I like that shit.
Yeah. So Cameron's got a new album, Purple Haze 2.
It might be just because of the whole Dipset in the past and like, hey, you know, and shit like that. And
bro, we were in love with that Dipset shit. Like,
So, but
I don't know, you being younger, did you get Dipset? But my man, bro.
And it's sort of like Slip when Joel's lost his teeth, but then like it's coming back.
The beats, bro. The beats were fucking amazing, bro.
Yeah,
like back then.
No doubt.
Yeah. J.R. Ryder was like my favorite rapper at one point. Like, just he was on, man.
J.R. Ryder, like writing wise, he's fucking beast, bro. Like hard,
bro.
Definitely one of my favorites. I also like Hal Rell quite a lot. He wasn't the best writer.
What's Goody? That's where our we jacked What's Goody off Hal Rell.
Yeah, he wasn't the best writer, but fuck his shit was G.
Yeah,
you know.
What's Goody?
Yeah.
If you got that vibe, you got that vibe, you know.
Yeah, it's that bite the bullet type rap, man.
Remember something leaving with the money. What's Goody?
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. I remember ending a track like that. It was fucking dope, bro.
He's a fucking man.
Another fucking thing. We haven't done this in a week or two. Just doing these on a Tuesday night. Just this year was the luck of the draw that we were fucking falling on Christmas Eve and then New Year's Eve. You know, so we won't be here on Tuesday night, but we'll be back January 7th, back in full fucking schedule program. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just a kind of weird time of the year. So I thought we'd do this tonight, just an impromptu Saturday night, get one in, just because we missed Tuesday.
And to wrap the year up, you know?
Yeah.
It's got to be done.
It's got to be done.
Got to be done.
Christmas stories. Anybody got any crazy Christmas stories before I get into my little one?
I can't think of when I've really had, like, Christmas. I don't know. I've got some crazy New Year's ones, but Christmas?
I want to hear some New Year's ones too, but
most of my Christmas stuff's been like, you know, pretty chill.
What kind of
with
crazy
the fans.
you guys kind of looking for? What kind of crazy?
I don't know. No,
what the fuck, man?
You know, if fans fight or whatever, you know. It wasn't even Christmas. It was like fucking probably Boxing Day or something like that. But me and one of my good friends, Justin, salute to you, brother. What's up? We were like 16 or something. It was like the year 2000. We went to the States and he came over there with me. Is like, you know, that's a pretty.
I remember that.
That's a pretty big leap for like someone to let their kids go overseas.
I think I saw pictures of that shit.
And it was just me and him, and we went and we were fucking had Christmas like in Lake Tahoe where my fams were and shit. And bro, we fucking went out snowmobiling. We went out. We went on these tracks and we kind of went off the track, and then we found more tracks once we went off the track, and we're like, oh yeah. And we're following this into the middle of fucking nowhere, and then all of a sudden the tracks just disappeared, and it was like, oh shit, bro. And we were like in like waist high powder snow, and unless you're like a pro snowmobiler, you're fucked. You know, you got to be able to like throw your weight around to get that shit popping, bro. And me and Frank, Justin, me and him never fucking, bro. We were like amateur snowmobiles.
The first time you touch a snowmobile, and you're fucking in the worst terrain
we get it
possible.
Stuck in the middle of nowhere. Okay,
you play Eskimo,
bro. This is wild, bro. This is wild. Okay. We get it stuck in the middle of nowhere, and logic thinking, we walk the opposite way we come in. As you do. But the thing was we were just lost in a valley, so it all just looked the same.
So wait, you got lost, and then you ditched your fucking
the snowmobile. Okay, this is my uncle's like probably 10 grand, like brand new snowmobile. So I was like, oh fuck, he's gonna kill me. So okay, bro, I'm leaving a pine cone trail. As we're leaving, bro. Okay, listen. Okay, because I know that I'm fucked up, you know, and I know that like fuck, I'm gonna need to be able to find this somehow. So I'm leaving a pine cone trail for fucking K's, bro. Like just grabbing everything and just leaving a trail.
Was it still snowing?
No, it wasn't snowing, thank God, bro. But it was just getting dark. So fucking.
That's American bush tactics.
So this is crazy, bro. Okay.
I just got pine cones and shit.
And I was dropping them just so I knew that I was leaving a trail. Okay. And anyways, like we're in a valley, blah, blah, and then finally I could see the Lake Tahoe, and I'm going to Justin. I'm like, we've got to keep walking towards the lake. We're going to come across the road before we get there, blah, blah. But it was fucking ages away, bro. And he's like, nah, I'm dying. I'm like, bro, we are going to die tonight,
If anybody's
bro.
been to the US, like 3 blocks that way is fucking ages.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Okay, bro, we go for fucking hours, bro. We're in like knee-high snow for about 3 hours anyways. Finally we come to a road, bro. We just stumble on anybody's house. We're like, fuck, we're from New Zealand. We've been lost for hours, blah, 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 blah. But anyways, these people take us back to where we were staying. Somehow I knew where we were staying. I don't even know how. But we get there. The cops are all there. And search and rescue are on the mountain. We were the first search and rescue call of fucking Lake Tahoe, the Millennium 2000.
Yeah.
Bro, it was deep.
Because they found the snowmobiles by
the worst
themselves
part
on
about
the
this,
track.
bro, is the next 2 days we spend trying to find the snowmobile. Okay.
Wait,
okay.
didn't you follow your track?
No, bro, the track didn't go the whole time, bro. Okay. The next 2 days we're on fucking snowshoes. Have you ever snowshoed?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Wild.
Like tennis rackets.
Bro, this shit was crazy. Okay. We do that. The first day we go from the way we went in and tried to find it. Couldn't find it, bro. Second day we had to go from the bottom up the mountain. Bro, when me and Justin were coming out of it, there was times where we were sliding down the hill on our knees, like sliding down like that, you know, like it was steep in the dark, in the middle of nowhere. But okay, and when we're going back up the next few days, we're seeing fucking mountain lion footprints and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, we could have got fucked up.
Yeah, there's
bro.
heaps of those motherfuckers. Yeah, you could have
Anyways,
got fucked up.
This is the third day, but it was the second day looking for it. We fucking go from the bottom up. We go from the house we got rescued to, back, following our footprints all the way back up.
Towards the lines.
But it took 6 hours that way. Okay, bro, because we were going downhill on the way. Okay.
And meanwhile, your uncle's like, you better fucking find that snowmobile, motherfucker. That's 10K.
Bro, we get
keys. Told you bring it.
we
right
get
back.
we get about 1K away from it, and fucking I start seeing the pine cone trail.
Oh,
and I'm like, yo, and I think I'm the fucking man, bro. And we walk up and we walk probably 800 meters or something, and I'm like, yeah. And then you see this fresh fucking snowmobile track, and it's like, oh fuck, someone jacked it.
Yeah.
And we fucking keep going, and everyone's got it. He dropped to his knees and shit. It was deep, bro. It was like, oh, someone found it and took it. Someone big enough that could fucking yank it out of the snow, you know. And bro, we walked like fucking another 200 meters around the tree, and it was some dude who followed our track that would have thought we were taking them on a fucking dope ride and seen, oh fuck, these cunts are fucked, I'm out. And didn't take the snowmobile, and we got it back, bro. Like, but long story short, we got that shit back. But honestly, that was a fucking ordeal. And bro, my mom had to explain to Justin's family, Justin was lost in the fucking woods.
Oh yeah, because that would have been the first thing, eh? So we're like, oh shit.
So deep, bro. But yeah. That was my fucking exciting Christmas Boxing Day story, was being the first search and rescue call of the fucking...
That's a pretty hard out one. Like
in the States,
I have to say, my Christmases have never been that risky.
Yeah.
You know?
Might have been risky either, man.
Yeah, no.
Most first guy takers drinking with my cousins and stuff.
Yeah, and that's fuzzy, because that wasn't 10 years ago. That was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's called that like a near-death experience? Or?
Yeah, bro, like only looking back on it, like...
The mountain lions.
Bro, Justin was like stopping and like being like, nah, bro, I can't walk anymore. I'm like, bro, if you stop, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, straight up, okay.
Yeah.
We out. I can walk a bit more.
Complaining, motherfucker.
Bro,
we got stuff to do.
It was kind of like, we ain't stopping until we get to that water. Because I could see the moon start fucking shining off. I'm like, we're gonna get to a road before we get to there.
If he saw a lion, he would have moved way quicker, bro.
It was deep, bro. That was one of the most, crazy experiences of my whole life right there.
Damn.
All right, we're going to get into this fucking music again. This right here, this is a brand new track. This is the brother Dro. This one is called Life Ain't Shit. This was just recorded 2 days ago. I've actually got a song that I did with him yesterday that I'm going to play tonight as well. So this dude's getting the double up, but he's making some dope music, so salute to this man. This one right here is called Life Ain't Shit by Dro. What up?
Yep.
Life ain't shit without a beat. In the back of it I come through. Every time I speak it's immaculate. Haters and the ops get the slandering. When I'm in town, those behind the keys take a hammering. Life ain't shit without a beat. In the back of it I come through. Every time I speak it's immaculate. The haters and the ops get the slandering. When I'm in town, those behind the keys take a hammering. Louis V on the drip, 2 or 3 on the dick, Blue and Brie and a dip, Uber Eats on a bitch. I'm about to murder all the pussy cats. Killer plead in the 5th, gonna flee into mist. Industry is a myth, in the scene I'm convinced this ain't working out for me. Cause I've been burgling beats in this position all my life. Now I'm a burden to sheep, so what's new? The young apostle too old for the millennials. Switch the game up, they doing bows over cereals. Acting bold and mysterious. I'm in the zone now where it gets cold on the serious. Ayy, I've been looking at this life different. I might just hit you with the snipe pimpin'. Yeah, ask my pops where they shoddy go. When you die it should come to me, only logical. I die for my family, hell yeah I catch your body bro. Ride for my fam, it's only right I snatch a homie foe. The ops gun you down, got you in they scopes. Ain't no cops, tell you now, this your only hope. You better run it like you Simba in this bitch. Soon as you stop, you gon' look like some dinner in this bitch. Hey, you extra tender when you fell off. If you're the man, they gon' forget your gender when you sell off. Cause life ain't shit without a beat. In the back of it I come through. Every time I speak, it's immaculate. Haters and the cops get the slandering when I'm in town. Those behind the keys take a hammering. Cause life ain't shit without a beat. In the back of it I come through. Every time I speak it's immaculate. Haters and the cops get the slandering when I'm in town. Those behind the keys take a hammering.
Cheer. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. What up?
Yeah, Joe, beasting it.
Killing it, brother. Hold on, I'm just trying to get this shit out of your face, bro. Pause. Yeah, my man. Hey, what's good? This is the Broke Artist Podcast, episode 60. I am your host, Ryan Lovins, also known as T13. I got my brother Aint with me. We are PhD for fucking life. We got a special guest in the building tonight. This is C-Niz. Ladies and gentlemen, make some fucking noise. Hey. Shout outs to everybody tuned in. Please share this shit up. You will go in the draw to win some fucking albums that we got somewhere. We got a bunch of hard copy albums we found in the box.
Man, these are fire, man. You want these?
No doubt.
They were different. What's that? 10 million downloads?
Bro,
10 billion downloads?
That one right there, that's had 1 million downloads and do it different. I've actually found a whole bunch of our CDs. I was thinking about doing some kind of competition one time to win all the hard copies I can find of our shit.
Yeah.
There'd be about 6 or 7 at least, and it would be kind of a cool catalog to just be able to say you had, you know what I mean?
That'd be badass.
Hard.
I've actually got lots of covers, so we could probably...
bro, you've actually got the early shit. I've got the later shit, so we could probably scrape together like 10 fucking hard copy albums.
We definitely could.
Anyways, since you're here, bro, I want to ask you some questions just so people can get to know you and shit like that. X out of that, bro, and maybe go back to the fucking decade shit. But yeah, this is C-Niz. His crew is Ghostlike Records, if you weren't aware. We're going to play some of their music. They've just dropped a new album as well. But just ask you some like cookie cutter questions just to get to know you.
Yeah, but
let's get it in.
Let's go.
What year did you start?
What year did I start? What? Ghostlike?
Just music in general, just man, writing.
Writing since, man, I freestyle a lot, bro. So I do a lot of freestyling. It's like I write here and there, bro. But I started when I was like maybe school. I picked up a guitar when I was 15.
15,
and
my
I
man.
Just started playing up to myself.
Yeah.
And went from there, bro. You know.
That's dope, brother.
But no one in my family is musical. You know? Like,
yeah.
There's no one I can see that I go from. You know.
Yeah.
But
That's the same as me, kind of, bro. Like,
self-taught.
yeah.
and just
you can vouch for that shit, bro. You seen where I started, bro.
yeah, we all started like that.
Yeah.
I didn't get taught by no one.
Nah,
You know.
That's cool.
that's what's up. What was your first song? What was it about? Do you remember?
Oh, my first ever song.
Yeah, like
Oh
the
my
first time
God.
you wrote a rap.
A
you
rap.
know?
First time I wrote a rap. Okay.
Oh, whatever. However you started, bro.
Alright,
Whatever you
bro.
wrote first, bro.
Okay, nah, like I started basically in my cousin's basement sort of thing, like not even a basement, like underneath the house. Like you know, you have like a little
Yeah.
Yeah. I
thing
know what you mean.
underneath to the house, and it's just mud and
Yeah.
oh man,
yeah.
like you know, just wood everywhere, and shit. Stop, bro.
Like under where the pylons are. for
Yeah,
the
bro,
house and
fucking
stuff.
pillars and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
all around, bro.
Yeah.
Couch in there.
mud
and
mountains
shit.
everywhere, and shit, bro. I'm like,
That's
yeah,
what's up.
and I, you know, I picked up a USB microphone or some shit, bro, and the bro had the laptop, and I was like, bro, download this Fruit Loops or whatever the hell we had at the time, and then,
Bro, that's so dope, bro. Like just hearing that story and just that's how you started.
You know what the first thing I thought?
YouTube,
You know what the
USB
first thing I
microphone,
thought?
and a laptop.
Wait, you know
Bro,
you know what the first
it's so
thing-
great to
wait,
hear this shit,
You
bro.
know the first thing I thought was I'm so fucking old that I was like when I started they didn't have laptops.
Bro, that's all that went through my mind. That's why I'm saying this is so great,
man,
bro.
I didn't know my own laptop.
This
Though. Like,
is
I had
so
to go
great,
get my
bro.
cousin. Like, he just came from Aussie, you know. He's like,
Yeah.
having the money and stuff. I'm like, bro, use your laptop, and then he jumped on too, man. And I'm like, fresh Aussie accent, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like, let's go. Like,
yeah. My
Bro,
man.
bro, I was using a desktop that took like 10 minutes to download a titty pic.
wait,
I
I
remember
remember the
those
day.
times.
I'll
Wait,
dial up,
yeah,
is it?
yeah,
Porn
hard,
was
hard,
impossible.
hard.
You
And
were
then-
watching VHS
Nah,
porn.
yeah,
eh?
yeah. Yeah, that's why we had stick mags back in those days. But like, and
Sticky man. Yeah.
in general though, like we had mini disc. Remember mini disc?
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
when
bro, that was gay, too.
useless technology that nobody uses.
Bro,
When
my
you-
car's got a mini disc player.
Bro,
Oh,
I've
shit.
probably got old school mini discs
Bro,
with
that's
like,
a my
with, like
way,
the
bro.
shittest raps you've ever heard on it, like
Let me see.
90s raps and shit. You know.
Yeah.
fire.
That's funny, bro. Okay, actually, yeah, fuck on
Enough
your mini
about
disc,
me,
man.
though.
Yeah, fuck your shit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your biggest influence, bro?
My biggest influence,
Like locally, but internationally first, because that's where we're all biggest inspired from, bro.
internationally, yeah, it's obviously my biggest inspiration is Tech9.
Yeah.
He's like my idol for
Tech9.
for like
Yeah.
everything, you know, like just how he built his thing, his empire. Strange, you know.
Yeah.
He like it's all independent. He's still independent, but he makes the faultless and shit. Like,
Bro,
bro.
say no more, right? Like,
Like-
bro, that's yeah. I've got the same love.
But then he's got the, you know, he's got the what is it, the angel. Honestly.
Yeah.
Devil
the
Angel,
Devil Angel
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
Hard.
honestly, it's gone from me right now. But man, like he like does so much for the community. Like me and the bro was saying.
Yeah.
Like,
The whole Christmas
Bro.
thing where he's buying everybody presents. And
I seen
stuff,
that, bro.
like-
You know, and that's not him posting that shit up.
Nah,
you know
no.
what I mean? That's
That's a fan
it's other
taking a
people
photo.
doing it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, he
and
doesn't
that's-
want all the credit for it. He's
Nah.
just doing that shit
That
because he's
says
a, good
a lot.
I
guy.
actually
Yeah.
saw something in the comments because someone posted up a photo of him, and then they were like, "Oh, how do we know that he just didn't buy that for like, you know, his kids or something like that?" And I was like, "Man." And then
There's
someone else,
10 of the same Nerf gun.
exactly. Like someone else posted up, man. I saw him actually, and he actually goes and gives donations to like shelters, homes, all these things.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
it wasn't just that one event, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
Well,
like,
he's from the bottom, so he
Exactly.
you know,
He
he gives back
understands.
to it.
exactly, mate.
Yeah.
You know?
You know?
and that's what you do when you get to that position.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of them do, and you don't hear a fucking word about it. You know what I
But
mean?
if you can, you know, provide, then why not, man?
Yeah, if you've got the platform to be able to,
Exactly,
You know?
exactly. It'd be rude not to.
Whereabouts are you based? Where's your crew based? Where are you guys from?
We're from West Auckland.
Yeah.
You know, some of the boys from up north or East Coast or whatever, but they, you know, we all from West Auckland.
Yeah.
Or stayed
So
there.
that's Ghostlike Records. You want to give a quick shout out to the bros and shit
yeah,
like that?
bro. Yeah, bro. Shout out to Fiendish.
What's
Fucking
good, what's
Fiendish, that's
good,
the
what's
brother who I
good?
started with, you know, partnership in there. Fucking shout out to REI Spitter. Man, that guy is a killer.
My man,
He is
yeah.
a killer.
So, yeah, bro.
And,
When you guys played at that show, bro.
Oh,
fire,
bro. And
Yeah.
shout out to old, you know, Koia.
What's
Yeah,
good,
it's
what's
good. Shout out to Velvet. Shout out to, man, we got so many on here.
Shout out to
Sickle
every
Beats.
bro. Shout out to whoever you
Shout
want,
out to
brother. That's what's
fucking-
up. We haven't even done a shout out tonight.
Man.
We normally start the shit off
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Shout him out,
to,
bro. Get in
shout
there.
out to Black Man. Like, oh my
That's
god.
good.
Like, man, shout out to the whole fam, mom, sisters, cousins, everybody that's watching. Shout out to all y'all. Like,
Yep.
love.
Yeah, what's up?
Let's
Much
go.
love to everybody tuned in tonight. I can see it's been pumping. I'm actually trying something out tonight. We're cross-posting this to 3 different pages at once just to test the reach out. I think it improves it, but some of them would look kind of lame. But the main feed, you know what I mean? This is always going to be on the Broke Artist page, but there's going to be other fucking, like our PhD page is streaming this live right now. So if you're watching on there, what's good, fam? The
Ain't no
brother
harm
over
in
here is
that.
watching that just to show some love in case people are up in there. Oh, and my baby's going nuts. What's good?
Hey.
Hey. All right, we're going to get into it tonight. We got 2 different tracks to play, so we're going to get into this one. This one right here is called Don Juan.
Yeah, Don Juan, #1, baby.
Off the album. Let's get it in. What up?
Lines that are crunch rhymes, get it a rapping like lunchtime. There is no telling them, isn't this evidence? Haven't I been on the front line? We keep it benevolent, but it's irrelevant. All they do is put in my time. Doesn't matter, they're blocking, let my shine. Underground, and I've been in the pipeline. Independent, I kill it with my lines. Like a cat, so you know I got 9 lives. With it recorded like 5 times. Get a presence, meet a name online. Like, yeah. You know who it is, you know who it is. You know who it is, you know who it is. Ghostlike. Yeah, you know. Ghostlike. Yeah, you know. You know who it is, you know who it is. You know who it is, you know who it is. Ghostlike. Yeah, you know. Ghostlike. Yeah, you know. Yo, it's Ghostlike to the day I D-I-E. Yo, this ain't nobody rocking it like Nizzy and Ari. Yeah, say that we the best right now in NZ and IZ, but we aiming for the world to hear us. We got bigger dreams. What do they want? What do we need? Where do they go? Follow me, please. Follow me personally. Follow the team. I ain't BSing, I'm telling you, see. When I be rapping, I kill it softly. I'm strumming the pain away on Beverly. Soon as I'm in it, I open the clinic. My flow, you can mimic. I'm schooling these beats. Huh? Yeah, destroying the weeds. Huh? Yeah, enjoying the breeze. Huh? Ghostlike playing your rappers, they saying we killing off everyone who get the fame and they leave the scene, cause they got no more ideas. Our vision is clear, there's no one we fear. But to the fake artists, we are running here. They be leaving them scared, they'll leave their career. Yeah, so what you saying, what you saying, what you saying, ho? You know that Ghostlike be the game, no we ain't playing, bro. I'ma kill him, that's a splinter, watch me get it, ghost. We be trillin', flow, we yellin', if you didn't know. You know who it is, you know who it is, you know who it is. Ghostlike. Yeah, you know. Ghostlike. Yeah, you know. You know who it is, you know who it is. You know who it is, you know who it is. Ghostlike. Yeah, you know. Ghostlike. Yeah, you know.
Cheer.
Yeah.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Ghostlike.
Shit just got super real. What's good?
Let's go.
Hey.
That was well done though.
Hey.
Crisis Control. Crisis Control.
Thank you.
Ryan
Lovins.
A+. We had a crying child in here.
Fucking come flying in, bro. Perfect time.
And this dude just whips her up out the room, totally cheered up.
Flash.
Perfect.
Nah, not cheered up. She's wild upstairs.
I'm making it seem like magic there,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Like, just go with it.
Fuck no, Jenna's watching. She'll be like, bro. Nah, right there. That track right there was called Don Juan. From Ghostlike Records.
Yep.
Super dope, bro. Who's on that track?
But that's me and my boy Ari-eyed Spitter.
Bro.
And who's on the cut for that one?
On the cuff? What?
Yeah.
Who's editing the stuff?
Who's on the cut? Should aspire.
Bro, that's me, boy. Nah.
Yeah. Cutting it up all day.
Nah, I do everything, you know, like, you know, and like sometimes, bro, you might even sound like there's a DJ and some stuff, but that's just me going.
Really?
And then just doing some
like,
you know, bro, no one even knows, bro. As long as I don't say that, like what I just said.
Yeah, that's what it's about, bro.
You know?
That's what it's fucking about,
man.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to ask you, like, just, yeah, you being a new school dude, you know what I mean, and I know you've got a really hard out work ethic as well, you know, man. I just wanted to ask, like, kind of what's your process when it comes to making a song? Like you were saying, some days you'll do three or four in a day. Do you know, like, are you just getting kind of shells together, not really piecing it together? Are you like, what's your process making a new song?
Right, bro. So like, I wouldn't consider myself completely new school because like
No, I know,
like
but-
J. Cole and be like
yeah.
middle child sort of
Yeah.
stuff, you know, like
I just mean younger, so
Yeah, I know,
you've had the
man.
technical
Yeah, yeah.
advantage.
In
of-
other words,
I
we
see.
old. So anybody younger than us is new
New
school.
New
school,
school, fair enough. I'll take that. Nah, man, like man, I just like I'm at a point now, like, cause I just started doing this full time in February, you know.
yeah,
So like I got fired from my job smoking weed, man, and like
Ah, come on.
you know, like
come on.
It's gonna be fucking legal.
I was there for
soon.
5 years. I was there doing 5 years. Same thing, man. You know, like just took one envious person to say, man, I think he smokes.
Yeah,
Boom.
that's some
And then
bullshit,
that was
bro.
it. Whatever
That's
happens,
bullshit.
happens. You know. But
Man, I couldn't do a job that I couldn't smoke weed in.
yeah. Well, bro, that's the thing. Like, that's what happened. But you know, shit happens. And but then
Yeah.
I saw it as a blessing. You know, like I was like, oh yeah, now I'm gonna do my music for a bit. You know.
Now you're free to
And
do
then-
what you actually want.
And then like my mum comes down to me because I went back home. You know, I was somewhere else. Went back and she goes, I think you need to get a job. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And I've never said that ever in my life. You know,
Yeah.
like I was like, no.
Good
Like,
on you, brother.
you know, I'm never gonna work for another man again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna, you know.
At least
And-
you know, like have a family and
So,
shit like
yeah,
that. Like,
bro.
bro, honestly, right now you're doing exactly what we went for too, bro. Like, this is
Yeah,
the
bro.
perfect time of your life.
Yeah.
Take the jump, brother. Take the
Bro, I
leap
got
of
no
faith,
kids,
my
bro.
man.
So
Like,
anyway, bro, I grew this
my
year.
man, get it.
I've been doing with my studio. I got my
Yeah.
studio 4 years ago,
Yeah,
and that was all me, my own investments, everything.
Good
You know,
shit,
just
bro.
working hard. And then
Yeah.
once I got that, I only getting small progress throughout the first three and a half years.
yeah,
And then since February this year, man, I've grown as if like it was the 4 years. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
dope,
I've
bro.
grown more in this time than I did in the first. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
I
man.
can relate so much to that. Just having my own space, bro. After 15, 16 years of writing music and never having a space like this to actually make music in it, you know what I mean? And being
Mm.
able to close that door and have that time to fucking be creative,
Oh yeah,
like
oh yeah.
that's why I was kind of like asking about your process, because my process has changed dramatically in the last year to
Oh, yeah.
where
I saw you saying like like
I don't write
I
anymore.
start freestyling now.
Bro, I don't
Hooks.
write. You know what I mean? And it's like that was.
That's a good feeling,
There
eh?
used to be times before
Mm.
that. I remember there was tracks like Gone But Not Forgotten. There was tracks that wrote themselves in my brain that I didn't need to write down on paper,
Yeah.
but
You
now
did anyway, yeah.
I
yeah.
did anyway. But I didn't need to. You know what I mean? Like the beat kind of like that's how I like to write these days. Is if I'm inspired on the spot. I know not to. If someone sends me some beat at 10 p.m. on a work night, I ain't listening to that shit till Friday night till I can
Yeah.
actually sit down. Because if it catches me, I want to come down here and
And
fucking
make it
bam.
straight away.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And that's like, I think that's why me and Trunelli have a good hit rate, is because he works too. He knows the
Mm.
times you're gonna be creative, and he'll hit me at the right time, and it's
Mm.
like I'll walk down here and boom, 45 minutes later, he's got that shit back. You know?
Yeah. Look,
And
but that's the thing, bro. Like that's how I work now, bro, for a long time. Like vibes.
yeah,
You know, like I hear a beat, and that's what I think I do with the first thing. I turn it on, and I press record.
yeah.
Like I haven't even heard the beat.
This
yet.
guy writes.
I've never heard the
This
beat.
guy writes so quickly that
Oh yeah,
it
bro.
would slow you down to try to freestyle.
That's
like
the
Oh,
thing. I mean,
yeah.
like
you know what I mean? It would
Yeah,
slow
bro.
you down, and
Some
then
of
it
my
wouldn't be
boys,
as
bro.
good.
Yeah.
some of my boys could probably
Yeah.
come to me say,
This
bro.
dude writes quick as fuck, like
They,
maybe
Yeah.
20 minutes, half hour, easily.
Oh my man.
Can make it
Easily.
write a song right now.
Yeah, I could do that.
Easily,
Bro, I
easily.
got you. Bro, so basically, like our writing, all our processes, like it's changed dramatically, like
Yeah.
over the time. But like it start with we'd all have to be in the same room. We'd all sit there
Yeah.
and make the thing, but it's a good energy,
Mm.
make the thing, and we'd all write off the hook. So I always start with the hook,
On
man.
paper and
Hook
shit. Or,
is first. Nah, I walk in and freestyle the hook straight
oh,
away.
yeah.
We all put it
Yeah.
on. Everyone goes this one.
Yeah.
I walk in and I freestyle the hook. Or
That's
whoever's got a
dope.
hook,
Yeah,
boom,
yeah.
Yeah.
then that's where
That's sort of the way we used to do it as well. Like
Mm.
you just come up with a hook,
Mm.
and then everything else would.
oh bro, just
All
goes.
of
Formulate
It
after
just
yeah.
that,
goes,
bro,
bro.
yeah.
Like and like if you feel it, you feel it. Like
Yeah.
there's no describing it. So like I've even had songs recently where I've just freestyled a whole 3-minute song, bro, and it actually goes.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
And like
Yeah, bro, I've got one like that. When you were saying, fuck, send me something the other day, there was one that I was thinking, and it was kind of along that vibe. Because me and you've connected on a couple tracks, so
Yeah.
far they haven't come out or nothing, but we've got some auto-tuney singing tracks, we've got some rappy tracks. It's kind of, yeah. Like, yeah, much respect to what you're doing, bro, because I find like you've got a real similar just tweaking and playing with the style
Oh,
thing.
bro,
You know, what I mean?
that's
And
like,
yeah,
I'm
I
busy
like
with it,
that
bro. I'm
shit.
busy with it,
Yeah.
So like, I just did say to you, bro, I do like, I try to do 1 to 5 songs a day, bro. So that's like at least.
Yeah.
That's good
So
to be
who's
working on.
producing? Like, how are you? Do you just
So-
YouTube, or do you just what are you like? What?
So I've got beats from producers all over the world, bro.
Yeah.
So I've gone around and got beats from everyone. I've got too many beats sitting in my computer.
Yeah,
But
no,
I got
that's-
my own
that's
beat
the
makers
same as-
too, like
yeah.
my bros, and they've just been giving me
yeah.
so many beats at a time that
Alright.
it's crazy just to go through and go, oh, this won't run out for a good few years, you know.
I find that shit hard nowadays, just because I guess I'm more of a boom bappy type, old school. Yeah. But there's not that many producers that do that shit nowadays. You know what I mean?
If you boom bap and hit a name up, man.
I'm keen.
I woke up to fucking 11 new Lazy Rider beats this morning, and I was like, oh yeah, my man. I was like, yeah, I've been slowly chipping away. I reckon if I didn't work, I'd be able to pump out some shit.
Bro, if I didn't work and I didn't have a family and
just fucking give me a couple hours a day and I
would be in there.
You have to manifest it for yourself, you know. Like I put myself in a position now, and then I've looked how can I do it for longer. Yeah, how can I do this?
That was one of my questions. Is like, you know, just kind of where do you see yourself in 10 years with it, or like just goals in music now versus visions, I bet, you know, that's why I want to hear it, bro. Like you're the age when I was the age of like, yo, I'm taking this to the fucking world, bro.
We're gonna fuck everyone up.
Bro, I've got like that. See, but like I'm taking a different route on what I want to do with it, you know. Like, so I really want to I want to put myself out there. I want to get the things out there, but I really want to give back, bro. Like I've been saying to my mom and everyone since I was like 14 that I'm not here for me. Yeah, like I'm not here for me at all. And like I've only just recently this year discovered what they mean. Yeah, and like it was just that like I'm here to help everyone else get to the level, get to get up, like stand up. I feel that shit, bro. And that's like through the music as the vessel, bro. It's like it's a language that talks to everyone, you know.
Gotta eat though.
So bro, I'm sorted, you know. You gotta hustle, man. Like, so, like it doesn't have to even be illegal stuff, man. Like merchandise, anything. But you gotta hustle. You find your hustle and get your needs sorted. Like I don't need any more than a need. Like,
we hustled, you know what I mean? For years. We know about that. You know what I mean? I didn't have a job. I didn't have a job for a while.
Bro, you guys look mean, bro. Like, you guys got around, bro.
I say that a lot. I fucking feel sad at work sometimes, but it's grown man shit now. Yeah, before we get into some like of the sad deaths of the year, before we break it down to the Sad Artist podcast, we're going to get back into some of the music right quick. This right here, this is a dude called RedHoncho and Suspect 27. This is called Many Men. These dudes are from Australia, I believe, just I think by the accent, and it's dope. I've fucking seen it on the Poly Rappers page, and I wrote to the dudes, hey, I'm feeling this, I want to play it on the show, and they both gave me the thumbs up, like, shot, bro, so... Yeah. And they both said shot, bro, so salute to them. Let's get it in. What's up?
Yeah.
I'm about to blow, you about to see a diamond in the rough. Think before you talk, look before you whack, I might just call a bluff. I ain't bad at loss, all I do is win, I ain't acting tough. Humble till him cross, cut him at the box if he acting sus. Ride shotty, all my oceans down around for me. I've been loyal since my mama won. Shit on Razor Solid West Side Story. Money mandatory. I'm talking John Nash, but they hand it to me. 50 hundreds guys plan this for me to be real with you. Boy, you best salute me. They the fucking movies. No damn joke. I don't fuck with ice in my damn coat. I don't fuck with bitches getting all up in trying to drink mine cause a man broke. What you think this is? I don't hold back. Like a laundromat, I will fold cats. Laugh now, we'll find something for you to cry about. Like a deck of cards to take the Joker out. Bitch, many men trying to take me for a petty man. Where I come from, I'm a veteran. Bodies go missing, no evidence. Many men trying to take kindness for weakness. Time to pay homage, no fees. Ain't talking for lease, I'm talking for keys, bitch.
I done time with some real diggers, but I don't really need to say shit. Got a firm grip on these bars hard. I ain't don't wanna be played with. All my brothers got hearts solid, been segregated, that's no effect. Kick back on that chit chat, get the knuckles cracking, let the bone connect. Better come correct or run from the set. Like you're making bets, winner takes all. I'll be chopping bodies like I'm in the kitchen, set my opposition at the back door. I only spit these real raps raw, cause my money's real, no counterfeits. Ain't about a bitch or too loud as shit. My blade out of reach until I found a deal. Still round the clip, just don't get it twisted. Coming for these ops like I'm on a mission. Get the job done, now the ops are missing. Got my middle finger to the fucking system. I got what they want, but they can't have it. We've all lost it, believe this madness. They can't handle what they can't manage. Fuck your feelings, come catch these hands, bitch. Fuck the suitcase, I roll these bands, bitch. 340 bricks and tricks, heat in the gang lit. No fence sitters or frontliners give a fuck about your years chalked out. This major boy, you small timer, bitch.
Many men tryna take me for a petty man. Where I come from, I'm a veteran. Bodies go missing, no evidence. Many men tryna take kindness for weakness. Time to pay homage, no fees. They talking for leaves, I'm talking for keys, bitch.
If they sending shots, allowed drink 'em. They wanna test the waters, I will sink 'em. I don't smoke, Joe, but I'm smoking dough to stay sane while the time ticking. Them hella bitches straight tripping. Got the magazine with the clipping. Gotta load it up, cause I'm rolling bus. It's real cold as fuck, I ain't slipping, nah.
Heart of a lion, that mic is my iron, now witness the heat. Don't test me, I'm cold and I'm blooded. The flow make you shake like a leaf. I want it so bad, like I'm thirsty for blood, so I feast on them seas. I make moves to be wrecked. Bodies, phonies make moves from their feet to their knees. Many men tryna take me for a petty man. Where I come from, I'm a veteran. Bodies go missing, no evidence. Many men tryna take kindness for weakness. Time to pay homage, no fees. They talking for leaves, I'm talking for keys, bitch. Many men tryna take me for a petty man. Where I come from, I'm a veteran. Bodies go missing, no evidence. Many men tryna take kindness for weakness. Time to pay homage, no fees. They talking for leaves, I'm talking for keys, bitch.
Hey, it's that suspect from the 2770. Free the fucking bloodline.
Cheer.
Yep.
Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. What's good?
What's good?
Hey, that track right there, that was RedHoncho and Suspect 27 called Many Men. Salute to you, brothers. That's a cool track, bro.
Yeah.
When I heard that today, I was feeling it. Like I said, I gave the thumbs up. They gave it back. That's what's good. That's what's up.
That shit was hard.
All right, we haven't done it yet, so we might as well get into it, bro. Fucking, I got a few fucking lazy topics we haven't even touched on at all, but
let's touch on them.
Nah, it's not fucking. While I was doing mad road trips and shit, this is just like another fucking old man gripe. I might as well call top back.
That's
shit.
all right. No,
hey,
that's all right. Let's hear the old man gripe.
Really
I'm old. Yeah.
we're streaming on Spotify and shit. We're fucking driving up. Got a whole bunch of different music playing. Blah 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 blah. And every time fucking one of the chick Billie Eilish's songs come on, the quality of that shit. I don't know if it was like the speaker we were using or what. But everything else didn't sound like that. And it sounded like shit. Like dog shit.
Well,
her actual music, like the quality of the music. Like the songs were cool. They were catchy and different and shit. But like the sound of it was like...
Spotify?
Yeah, it was on Spotify. We were listening on Spotify. And everything else was sounding like crystal clear, boom, boom. And her tracks were coming on and they were fucking weird how they were...
Okay, well maybe they downgrade the quality so that people can't rip it.
Nah, bro, because everything else would do that. Other shit would do that.
Yeah, I don't know, but she's at a level.
That's what I couldn't understand. I was like, this chick is like as big as it gets, and maybe this is why people are gravitating towards because it kind of sounds a bit slippery. Like
different.
It was weird, bro.
Wait.
I don't know.
No,
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, you're
like,
onto
I don't know,
bro. Take some
it
of the
could have been
best
the
fucking
speaker,
albums ever, like the best albums ever. Okay, and they're shit quality. Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. Actually, like the whole start of the catalog of Wu-Tang Clan are the best fucking albums ever.
And the mix,
and that shit is mixed so fucking.
That was
terribly.
just how it went then.
But I love it, and I
watched
still
the actual Chinese fucking the Wu-Tang, bro. Like you know the quality of that.
Okay, but you could have a shit quality sample with a pristine quality beat over the top of it. And pristine quality bass. They don't have that.
No, they didn't.
Okay, now that shit is ghetto. And see, the thing is the rawness of the music is sometimes what the catch is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because real weed.
Yeah, because it's actually a reflection of what that music is. You know?
Fuck, I got a lot of audio tracks to fucking play tonight. Sorry, bro. Sorry to cut you off, but I'm cutting you off. Fucking
what a cutoff, dude.
Bro, what a cutoff. Bro, it's a fucking lot of audio tracks to play tonight and only a couple of videos, so we might need to fucking just jam through a few of these just to get them in.
Okay, cut off Lovins.
Cut off Lovins.
Tell a story, man.
Nah, I feel you.
It's going to turn into the sad artist podcast. Like real.
Well, now you're introing.
Wait,
yo, what's up? This is
podcast.
Bro, this is Ryan Lovins. Welcome to the sad.
By cut off Lovins.
The Saturday podcast. Welcome. Oh no, bro. Where's your joke segment, bro? Where's Trunelli at?
I just did my joke segment. That was it.
Nah. Hey, bro. Where the fuck was my laugh at, bro?
Oh,
damn. Now, okay, we haven't actually got into the fucking decade of albums and shit as well, so there's a bunch of shit to still cover. All right, We're gonna get into some more music right here. I'm kind of hesitant to play this one. I might skip to a different one. Yeah, bro, we'll play your next track actually right here, bro. This one right here. This is Ghostlike Records. This track right here is called Came For. Salute to these brothers. Let's get it in. What up?
Yeah.
Know exactly what we came for. That's right, you know that Ghostlike be the name, ho. Domination split the main go. Y'all know this flow right here's only your tape, oh. Yeah, know exactly what we came for. That's right, you know that Ghostlike be the name, ho. Domination split the main go. Y'all know this flow right here's only your tape, oh. Yeah, know exactly what we came for. That's right, you know that Ghostlike be the name, ho. Domination split the main go. Y'all know this flow right here's only your tape, oh. Yeah, know exactly what we came for. That's right, you know that Ghostlike be the name, ho. Domination split the main go. Y'all know this flow right here's only your tape, oh. Yeah, hot as a sauna, I'm reaching out for my honor. I'll probably die as a martyr, type of shit they'll probably never know. Since I've been honored, I found that a sense of calmness. They vent and just being honest, breaking down who up the medical. Said I made a promise to the game to be the bombers. I'll admit I ain't Islamic, but I got the antidote. Some people say they doubt it when they know I've been about it. Probably why their mind is clouded, record how I said it though. Let it go, I've been writing rhymes since I was 7, bro. Rappers now they sounding corny, but no one has said it though. Let them know this industry is drowning, yeah, we stay afloat. We the goats, on my way to Zion, no deceit, ho. Spit like Nina, so that means I'm on my way up. So fuck taking pay cuts and day scrubs, they laced up. The sound be going global, you get what I'm saying, bruh. This the type of shit we used to dream of in the day blue.
I came about the womb, read it on hieroglyphics. The ones from Egypt, if I'm being more specific. By the age of 5, I memorized all my lyrics. I'm from a prophecy, quite the oddity. I speak honestly whenever I be telling the truth. No one can ever go stopping me. I got the keys. Anywhere I go, I'm bound to be leaving my legacy. Envy me. I see the green in your eyes shining brighter than stars in the galaxy. They get it mad, they can damage me. Work on yourself before challenging me. You thought you had a chance? I recued you up from the first time. Just here to dance on your body. And we be singing ghosts like chants. We created fire from nothing. Who wear the pants? That be the team, that be the dream, that be the goal. That be the team, that be the dream, that be the. We be the team that reach the dream before we go. We be the team that reach the dream before we ever get late to rest. We bound to be the best. My vision is 1 in a billion. I'll get a million to feed the West. I'm keen to reinvest. Give me a new address. Not gonna be silly, ain't no willy-nilly. I'm over prepared for the test. We know exactly what we came for. Ghostlike be the label that be changing up the game, yo. We know exactly what we came for. We don't gotta talk about it to create the change.
Know exactly what we came for. That's right, you know that Ghostlike be the name, ho. Domination's be the main go. Y'all know this flow right here's only your J.O. Yeah,
know exactly what we came for. That's right, you know that Ghostlike be the name, ho. Domination's be the main go. Y'all know this flow right here's only your J.O. Yeah.
Cheer. Yep. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. What up? This is the Broke Artist Podcast, episode 60. We got the brother C Niz in the building. Ghostlike Records. What's good, fam?
That shit was fucking flames.
That track right there was called Came For. Salute to them, bro. What's the new album? Fucking, I've got it written down somewhere. You guys.
Unknown Entity.
That's right, brother.
Yeah, bro.
When was that? That was only a couple weeks ago, eh?
Bro, that
2 weeks ago?
That was
1 week?
Yeah, week maybe. Week and a half.
Congrats, bro.
That's
the debut for the crew, eh? Like, yeah, that's a big.
Yeah, for the whole crew, yeah. Like, that's the first album. But, like, man, I've been trying to put this out for, like.
You must have a lot of fucking music stashed away. I know, bro, because we got a couple tracks. Bro. You must have a lot of fucking music stashed, bro.
Okay, I'll give you guys a little. I'm gonna give everyone a little insight just into next year, like little one. Like I've actually like lined up, which is pretty much like a lot of it's like what I gotta do is master them. Which is, I got this, but it's like I got at least 4 albums lined up that I could do before June.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. That's the thing, bro. Like,
yeah,
we never did, and fucking, we were such.
We
We were
didn't
eager to
save
get that shit to get.
We didn't save shit.
Nah.
We didn't save shit. We
That's
got
where
the
you
tracks.
know, like, that's such a beneficial thing to have the patience, bro, and stack it up, and then it's like when it's go time.
Oh, well,
when it's go time, it's
yeah.
like boom, 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 boom.
Because we just wrote the tracks, released the album. Wrote the tracks, released the album.
Every few months
well,
we had a body.
Well, we got
like,
30 tracks.
Let's
Let's pick 20 out of them and release an album.
Yeah. But we never picked anything. Everything went.
Nah.
There was very few shit.
We cut shit.
Shit only got cut when we got scared about samples.
But that shit still got cut.
Yeah.
And some fucking gems got cut because of samples.
Bro.
There's actually a gem got cut off the last album we did because of samples. You know, like it's.
That made it onto one of my albums.
And we tried.
Fucking a little while later, but hey.
Oh, bro, honestly, I'm sitting on a big vault, bro. Like, bigger than 4 albums, but like, it's just like, I go back and look at some songs, but they're like 4 years old, bro. And I'm like, this was still fire as fuck.
Yeah.
Like I need to revamp this.
It's a hard thing,
I sort of feel like I need to go back to like Sex, Drugs, and Hip Hop 2, 3, and 4 and just regurgitate some of those verses into new.
Bro, you and Matt.
shit.
That's be like, oh my god, have you heard a name?
Oh yeah, I was on some shit.
Bro.
I was on some shit.
Oh, but sometimes you have to like go back and just see what you. Because man, honestly, I've got so much sitting there. I got to get it out. But like you want to put it out. You just want to go here. Like look what I did. And, like you want people to see it. But then I got to the point I was putting out music last year, for the whole year, and I was putting out I put out 19 tracks maybe.
Yeah, good shit.
And then bro, it wasn't where I wanted them to be. The sound wasn't what I wanted.
That's right.
That wasn't there. And I started getting annoyed with it, so I stopped. And everyone was like, "What you gonna do 52?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was," and I could have. But it's just that I wasn't liking the sound where it was.
Good shit.
That's
it. Pull back and fucking, bro. That's that shit, bro.
Yeah,
like
bro.
I've kind of done that over the last little bit. That's the same thing for me. Next year, I've kind of got to go. I want to drop it one a month with a visual. That's the plan. 12 tracks. Maybe at the end of it, make it an album or whatever.
Well, in general though, the whole platform's changed because it used to be like Lil Wayne type shit where it's just like churn it out. If you're not churning it out, you're not alive.
Yeah.
You know, now it's more quality based. You know what I mean?
Just a visual. Just you got to put a bit more into each song.
It's a whole package. You know what I mean?
So yeah, no albums next year, just singles.
Yeah,
that's the plan right there. I got half the year already planned. Like I'm looking at this different. I'm gonna try to be strategic with it. I've got the shit lined up, so I might as well do it right. Normally I get fucking too antsy and just drop it all, but I'm just like, bang, fuck it.
Yeah.
I need everyone to hear this now, and it's the same thing. And it's like, oh, I'm not happy with how this went, or because I don't put any strategy behind it, like the days.
It's like when you first hear it, bro. You think, fuck, fire.
Needs to go out right that moment, or fucking wait.
And then a week later, you're thinking, wait, why did I just put that out?
Yeah.
Like, oh.
I never thought, why did I just put that out?
You guys always fire then. But like,
I
thought that on like the songs I was doing last year because I went, man, I'm not even at a level. Like.
Yeah, but it's all good to have that shit in the past. I reckon.
I don't regret it.
No, because you can look back on it.
Of course not.
You can look back on it and you can see how you've grown and all that sort of shit.
Exactly.
Or not grown. Sometimes you go backwards and revert because you're doing too much. You know what I mean? Like that shit happens.
I've been growing so much, man. I've found out so many things that I just know. Like I know mathematical code behind music, man.
Yeah,
just like the stupid stuff that I'm like, what the hell?
Nah, I know what you're talking about.
I see a question in the comments right here for you, bro. The comment, the question is, how did you come up with Ghostlike Records?
Oh, Ghostlike Records, bro. I came up with that in like maybe 2014, maybe 2015. I see his founding on the page, but the idea of it was like 2015, 2014. I was like, I always told everyone at school from growing up 15, 16, 17, I said, look guys, I'm gonna do music. Like, it doesn't matter if I end up working or that, I'm going to end up doing music. They're like, and they all go, oh yeah. And you have the few that leave you and all that. But then like, I got out of school and I went to work, but then I came back to music,
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, I'm gonna start this by myself. I don't wanna, because I've seen all the traps, man. I'm observant. I see what happens to people. I know what's going on,
Yeah.
Like in the whole selling your soul thing, that's just because you're serving rights you have in music, You signed them, gone.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, bro.
That's usually a money play. A lot of the time, I guess, with signing is that people aren't making enough from it, and then someone offers them money, and they're thinking, well, this is my shot. You know what I mean?
I saw from someone I know that's actually had something happen, but they get money, like say a budget $30,000 for this whole thing.
Yeah.
Then they go on the tour bus, then they go for dinner with everyone, then they go for these things, and then they end up with like $200.
Yeah. Oh, but that's the facts, bro.
I know I've been signed and fucked over by labels before. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So that's why I thought, man, I'm going independent with this, and I want to build a platform for other people to get into this, that's my whole actual goal, and I want to be. It was actually the whole thing with New Zealand Strange Music sort of buzz.
Yeah. No, that's what's good, bro.
Like I wanted to build up a big catalog of artists, you know, and like, and then I want to actually make a platform where artists can come to, you know, say that. So then I thought, okay, what am I gonna do? And I was like, no one knows what I'm doing. So I'm a bit of a ghost. And it just, you know, it sort of came.
Okay, my man, all right.
Oh yeah, so no one actually knows. My family doesn't know what I was up to. Like no one knew. And I was like, sweet, the Ghostlike.
It's just like Ghostlike.
Yeah.
Ghostlike.
Yo, my man.
Boom.
That's dope, bro.
And then I was like, oh, okay, hold on. Then I looked up straight away on Google, bro. Ghostlike Records. Nobody.
Yeah.
That's mine. So I'm like, you know,
I do that with track titles all the time, and I'm like, ah, shit.
Bro,
there's been a few great ones. We've had a few good ones that are fucking, but yeah.
Man, like, you know,
that's what it is.
But yeah, that's the way it came from, you know. I thought, you know, it's just from no one knew what I was up to, bro. Like, you know, it was, and it's like that's only one interpretation of, you know, like my brother would give you a different one, Irie would give you a different one, and we all have our own ones that interlink with what it means, you know.
That's dope, bro.
So you know, everyone brings a different piece to the.
That's
you know, like
dope.
One person can, you know, do so much, but if you've got like 7 minds doing shit, man, like
many hands make light work, bro. That's what's good, bro. That's
street team,
and the energy is always high. You know, you've got someone. If you've always got someone.
Yeah.
Like, if you need someone for that, you need someone for that. You need someone for the chick singing. You need some, you know, whatever.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's like not a far reach. If you get me, like it's just,
we've had points in our time like where PhD's been 4 or 5 people, and you know what I mean. Like we've had girls involved,
but for some reason the only stable members.
It's always just bounced back to 2. It's always us. Yeah, but like throughout the years, like we've been a fucking 8-9 piece band at one point. You know, PhD.
Yeah, we traveled Aussie and stuff.
But like fucking, it's always just been me and the brother. You know, we've had times where we've had Aya was involved, and that was really dope. Like we had some of our dope like Sunset Drinks, she's singing on that, some of our biggest songs, you know, so much love. And yeah, we've had 3 or 4 different DJs over the years. We've had a few different MCs as part of it, you know. Lots of people don't probably even realize that, you know, because it is what it is. But all right, we're gonna get back to some music right quick. We haven't talked about fucking any of this shit, bro. But okay, they're making wine out of weed.
Oh yeah, no, they've been doing that for a while.
Okay.
2 Chainz.
Yeah,
I saw it on,
bro, that is great. What is that show called?
Most Expensivest.
Bro,
I saw it on that.
Any imports?
I don't know, bro. It'll be coming, bro.
Not yet, but there will be.
After we vote, guys. Make sure you vote, eh?
Yeah. Make sure you fucking vote.
Make sure you
don't get 2 stone on the morning. Just...
get 2 stone on the morning and vote.
And vote, yes. Yeah, but make sure you go. Like,
for real.
Let's go.
Fucking do it.
Vote yes.
What else is happening? Fucking the Nick Cannon, all that shit kind of was over, but he fucking declared himself the winner of all that.
Bro,
I don't know how you declare yourself a winner of a one-sided lame ass thing.
Did you see Stan? That Stan guy?
No. Oh yeah, bro.
That guy destroyed
the fan of Eminem worked him. I wrote that on the thing. I wrote the best part about this is only an Eminem fan, bro.
I'm going to Nick sit down when the fan. It was like someone put up a meme and it was like.
M's like, nah, Nick Cannon's the best.
Bro, someone put up a meme. They put up a meme like Nick Cannon's like, bro, I'll get my boys and they'll jump on the track for me. And he's like, don't worry, I'll get my fans, they'll jump on the track for me.
To tell you the truth, bro. M won when he didn't respond.
Of course he wasn't going to respond to that. But did you see Obi did? Obi Trice dropped a fucking diss. And bro. It was called fucking Spanky Hayes too. Oh, come on, bro. Obi was alright. I thought it was actually okay.
Okay, Obi was alright. Is the fundamental statement right here.
Okay, but
Obi
against the track that was alright, it's alright.
And then you could be like, Nick Cannon's crew was alright.
Yeah, well they were alright.
They were alright, but that doesn't mean that was good.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That doesn't mean I'm going to give it respect. You know what I mean?
Obi ain't getting no respect.
Yeah.
Not for that one.
Not for
that one.
Let's go.
All right, we're gonna get fucking back to this music right here. This one right here, this is a brand new track. This was only recorded my verse yesterday. This is the Brother Dro featuring me, Ryan Lovins. This track is called We Getting Lit, and this is brand new. Salute to us. What's good, brother?
Yep.
Old still think I'm a crazy. They ain't frequenting the block. I'm stacking up raps at the baby. He's spinning up racks on the rocks. I'd rather spin it on Mercedes. And I ain't trying to fuck with the beans, dog. Most of them act like my ladies. Two, they keep popping them beans out. But we getting lit. Tiger be fucking the bitch. I just be up on my shit like I'm the shit. Hyper when I get to spit. Viping like I get to hiss. I get high on the piss. Looking like vibes, what it is. Ain't got no time for the fibs. Fire lives here. Fuck with you, fire. We at you like ain't the desire to live. And my youngins are wild and they got the dope. Moving the pack so you fuck with the decimals. Liam
him, got nothing but love for the bro. Brothers of his got his back to the death, I know like it's a cult. Charlie does her, give a fuck what you know. Polly will say if you speak on my fams, I'm going ham with the odds of the Benny or anyone ripping the clan on the roof. You ain't ready what to do. I've been Henny in a suit, I ain't really on the street. Now I'm heavy in the roof, eating Benny, smelling loot. I've been really in the coop, I've been sitting on the beat. Now I'm serving up the street, looking like the realest rappers. Really got nothing on me, I'm a capital genius. I want my band and now haters get chopped. I'm going ham, a pair honeys get hurt. I'm in the flannel, down pages get wet. Soaking pajamas now up in sororities. I'm in these states, nothing but gas while you pumping the brakes. I get whipping on your shakes, flipping till it's gourmet. Fuck until it's gone say. Think I'm a crazy, they ain't frequenting the block. Running up rats at the baby, spinning up racks on the rocks. I got my little mama Mercedes. I ain't tryna fuck with the beans, ho. Most of them mad like my ladies.
That's right,
so
Lovins.
They keep popping our pizzos, but we getting lit.
Yeah, we getting lit when most of you cats are all shit. I am the truth, the moment is this. Like all of my DMs, you probably go find it, your bitch. Lucky for you, I don't play around with these newbies. Sitting around with a pound of these doobies. Yeah, my sound gonna blast like these Uzis. Chicks and the pics and pics of them boobies. This shit's too easy, go and take a stroll. I get your bad little mama with a pussy roll. I got the shit popping now like a Tootsie Roll. She said you coming to get it, I said I'm good to go. And this is off the tracks, facts making racks. So watch me body these bitches like Drake's back to back. I go rap for rap with any cat with Dax. See my resume speaks while you act as cat. I ain't really wanna do it, but I had to be. Ain't nobody really coming after me. Ain't nobody got it harder in the whole of NT. So fuck what you're saying, man, I am a king.
Think I'm a crazy, they ain't frequenting the block. Running up rats at the baby, spinning up racks on the rocks. I got my little mama Mercedes. I ain't tryna fuck with the beans, ho. Most of them mad like my ladies. So they keep popping our pizzos, but we getting lit.
Yeah. I was too vibing, bro, and then I looked up and it was well over. Shout outs to the brother Dro. That's a brand new track called We Getting Lit. Dro featuring myself, Ryan Lovins. That'll be out on fucking platforms at some point. I don't know. I just seen the bro hype up that I was playing it tonight. I didn't know I was, so I was like, I'm playing it. Sweet.
I was like listening to that shit and I was like, yeah, Ryan's got them raps. And then I was like, oh shit, here it goes.
Here's the sang. Here's the sang.
Here he goes.
Here it goes.
The little Migos in the back and shit. Like, man.
Fucking some of these bitches like a straight back to back. I go rap for rap with any cat with Dak. Fucking, I go. I forget what it is. But see, that's the thing when I freestyle, I don't remember any of it. It'd be so hard to perform any of the shit that I've made over the last 2 years. It's like, oh, bro.
That's what I worry about.
Whereas the stuff we made, it's drilled in. Before I went to the studio, that shit was drilled into my brain because we were going in there to smoke shit. We weren't fucking around, you know.
Well, you wrote that stuff, right?
One take wonder type shit, eh?
Yeah. I've been all over the fucking show tonight with this. Okay, a couple of the things that I was going to bring up as well is I seen Travis Scott and Frank Ocean were headlining the fucking Coachella this year. That's dope. Travis Scott, that'd be wild to see, you know, like hard out. And yeah, then I wanted to talk about the decade stuff. I've got a fucking bunch of shit on that, but I don't really give a fuck about any of it.
The decade that was.
Oh, actually, well, should we go to Sad Podcast first, or should we do the albums first?
Sad Artist Podcast?
Nah, go to the albums first. Okay, we'll just talk about... You just ramble off some of the ones that are on the screen.
Okay, so we got some albums of the decade, and this isn't just hip hop.
This is a Neem's list, personal.
This is not my fucking personal list.
This is his collection. This is a Neem's iTunes.
Like, oh, yeah, man.
But most played.
Let's just get this. I probably don't listen to anything on this list. All right, my top albums of the decade would be like Gangstar and Flatbush Zombies and. Like Earth Gang and shit.
See,
like
he's
that.
got to be all like, nah, I listen to macho hip hop, bro.
Actually, nah, Earth Gang and shit and Flatbush aren't really macho hip hop.
I'll listen to Drake.
I don't listen to Drake. I listen to that.
I listen to Drake.
I don't listen to that
Eminem.
I don't listen to that pedophilic groomer.
That shit.
Like I don't listen to Drake. Drake's on some dodgy shit though. Like
okay, go back to the album.
Yeah, it's the sad artist.
Okay, anyway.
Before we get to the sad artist.
Anyway, here we go. Okay, so. Yeah, okay, so, and there's, like, already I'm seeing, like, 3 or 4 Kendricks, right? So we got To Pimp a Butterfly, which...
Dope album. Maybe, yeah.
Deserves to be in there.
Yeah.
Okay. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye West.
I seen dudes arguing that, bro, you should have heard the guys on the Joe Budden podcast today. They had Justice in there and shit. And he was saying that album changed the course of music forever. Kanye as a person changed. Bro, Joe Budden was just laughing at him. He's like, how old are you? And he was like, I'm 27. And he's like, you don't even know what changed anything. You weren't around when it was there. You know, and it was like,
okay,
oh, bro.
Okay, well, regardless of whether people like that or not, this is purely based on sales, I think.
I mean, Kanye went so far that he went so creative, and then he just went back to zero.
Hey, that's not to say Kanye didn't do some fucking dope shit, man.
Yeah,
like
Through the Wire, Kanye? Oh yeah,
Through the Wire and shit like that, and like Gorilla Monsoon rap beat for fucking.
Bro. That new album's right. There was a couple good tracks on that.
Where it went.
There was a couple good tracks on the new album, but not many.
When he started making his own clothes and shit, saying that he was like the voice of a new generation, motherfucker, you ain't Pepsi. Like, shut the fuck up.
You ain't Pepsi.
Right? Anyway, okay.
Cool.
Okay. So then we got Lemonade by Beyonce, which to me is not the best album she's made.
That ain't on our list.
Bro, that was just whole.
Channel Orange by Frank Ocean. Okay, like Frank Ocean, he's a fucking talented motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like his shit is dope. Like love it or hate it, homophobe or not, whatever your fucking take on it, that kind of is talented. You know. All right, so we got another Frank Ocean, Blonde, which isn't. It's not necessarily my favorite, but it's got some good songs on it. You know. Arcade Fire, The Suburbs. Never heard it. Don't have an opinion. Yeezus by Kanye West. Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay.
And these are all in a row. These are all in a row. Hey,
Tame Impala, Lonerism. No, Tame Impala. I don't know if this is a hip hop podcast, so most people won't know who Tame Impala is.
I don't even.
But that motherfucker is a beast when it comes to fucking, like, I suppose you'd say rocky sort of poppy sort of shit. Anyway, check it out if you're into that sort of stuff, because he's actually pretty talented. I think he's Australian. We got Solange Knowles. A Seat at the Table. I don't know about that. I don't know about you guys and that. We got Lord, Pure Heroine.
That's dope to see a Kiwi album up there, though. It's good. Hey.
That's what I was going to say. We've got Take Care by Pedophilic Drake.
Oh, look at this guy. Oh, hey. I like Drake, bro.
Yeah, but he's grooming little girls, bro.
Okay, well, I'm not hanging out with him.
Then he shouldn't be in the top
hanging out with him. I'm like, hey, let's go get some fucking girls.
But that's like,
Michael Jackson will take it up.
Wait, so should we put R. Kelly's shit in here too?
Hey.
Since that fucking rapist.
Well, you like Nick Cannon.
I don't like Nick Cannon.
You like Nick Cannon's disco.
Bro, whoa. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Acid Rap by Chance the Rapper. Now that deserves to be in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I quite like some Chance, bro. Like,
pause. Yeah. No.
No homo, bro. Okay, no, all homo. Okay, but the other day Blaze sends me a thing on Christmas and he's like, yo, I love you, bro. No homo. Yeah, I just sent him back the eyes and I said, bro, I love you too, bro. All homo.
Yeah, fair enough. I wouldn't go as far as to say all homo.
You heard it here first, guy.
Taking it a bit far, bro.
I gave him the eyes. And the all homo.
He gave him the eyes, bro. You hear that, guys? He gave him the eyes.
That's a little bit LGBTQ positive right there, Ryan.
What
was it last week? LGBT13?
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing
I want you to treat it differently, bro.
No pink today. No pink.
So good.
It's all good. It's all good.
I've been killing the pink over the holidays.
That's cool.
Alright, anyways.
Alright,
fuck you, bro.
We got House of Balloons by The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
But The Weeknd's done some fucking catchy, badass songs. Not for children.
Not for children.
R. Kelly's music is good though. Fair enough.
Hey,
it is though.
Hey, no. All I was saying is if Drake's allowed to be in there with his pedophilic scenarios, then I think R. Kelly should be allowed to be in there for music alone, not for personality.
If you took away everything else and just put music, then
yeah, exactly. But fuck R. Kelly and fuck Drake.
That's cool.
Let's go.
That's not cool. That's real.
Yeah, that's real. No, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, run the
jewels. On your side, man.
Run the jewels.
I'm on your team. We cool, man.
I got you. Run the Jewels 2 by Run the Jewels. Definitely. Whether you're a fan of those dudes or not, they've done fucking massive things, and that shit is fire. LP on the production, fire. Like that shit is party music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got some shit that I've never heard of, like St. Vincent, Strange Mercy, and Art Angel.
This is well out of our depths.
Yeah. So,
I mean, there's the hip hop albums, but then they were all the same ones that we just were talking. You know,
pretty much. And
people think there was only Kendrick Lamar this year.
And bro, Waka Flocka Flame.
You're not in the top fucking albums. I haven't heard it, but sorry.
I'm not seeing any like Flatbush in here, and those things are like way better.
Anderson .Paak though, that fella.
Yeah,
that fella can buy.
Live Love ASAP by ASAP Rocky. Okay,
there was
Love Him or Hate Him. That's some fucking fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he had some beast tracks in that, and it sold a lot. You know. Miguel, Kaleidoscope Dream.
Miguel's a fire, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Vince Staples, Summertime 06. Vince Staples. Fire, but I prefer his earlier stuff than the like more dance music, electronic.
It's crazy when you look at these albums and like how far 10 years goes back. You're like, wow.
Yeah, some of them are
a lot changes.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get back to some music right quick, and then we'll cut back, and we might cut back through to the Sad Artist podcast right quick.
Oh, we need to.
And there's a lot of fucking other shit we'll touch on as well, but yeah, we'll get it in. This one right here, I'm gonna find the dude's name. Josh Koia, I believe, and it's the Guest Room Sessions. They do there's a recording studio in Christchurch called the Guest Room, and they do kind of a thing where they film the artists come through, and they kind of put it together in a pretty dope little package. So it must come as part of a package to record your track and get the visual out of it, because whoever's doing it fucking really kills it, and it looks really good, you know. And this track right here was really dope when I seen it. I think I saw it last week or the week before. We haven't done this in a week and a half, so some of the fucking stuff I'm playing's 2 weeks old. You know, that's a bit dated for these days and times. But
this the way tracks have a lifespan,
but
of
not
about
shit
3
like
days,
this. You know, like this is really dope, and he's got a cool message. Yeah, straight up, bro. Everything. Yeah, you're lucky if it popped in the first week. Oh, you get a classic these days. But now, salute to this man, and salute to the fucking Guest Room. This is super dope. Salute to y'all, brothers. What's up?
Yo, it's a ooze out these bars, I ain't about to ooze and ahs. I'm all about spreading nothing but truth and love. Whether it's walking down the street, talking on a beat, may these words that I speak to the open ear hopefully reach an open ear with an open heart. He who has ears to hear will listen from the heart. Words are like seeds, your heart is like the soil. Your soul is the garden that your spirit's been employed to tend to daily, to flourish like a daisy. Payment is plainly growing every day. See, silver and gold is like mildew and mold. What's the point in gaining the world but losing your soul? You see, character is everything. Character can't be defined by how you treat those who can't give you anything. So submit your ego and your pride. Head to the bakery and get 2 humble pies. One for you, one for me. Life's too short to remain a victim and blame your situation on inadequate parenting. We all have an inner child that still needs parenting. You are the mom and the dad who summon the courage to embrace the warmth of the sun and the bad weather too. Put your head to wear the fruit, whether you choose to nurture and nourish the crying baby within. May you acknowledge every tear that you drop, landed safely within the hands of the divine. They're not even the hands of time could evaporate the tears that he's caught throughout the years. The collections eclectic from the tears that he's collected from the entire human race. I see the tide look in your face. You know how hurt tastes, so I hope that hurt takes you to a place of healing. Hurt people, heal people, bring healing, they bring healing. So in the first place, it's not about first place, so keep running the race, keep it at a willing pace. Life's not a competition, it's more like a garden. We are the ones who determine whether or not the current condition of the soil of our hearts will become soft or remain hardened. I beg your pardon. Self-love isn't selfishness. Self-love is far from narcissistic. Self-love is filling your own cup so others can drink it. I hope to keep your hope afloat instead of sink it. Truth will always rock your boat but never sink it. I hope you memorize these quotes and stay in sync with life's flow. When your burdens become lighter and your light glows even brighter. And every time you look in the mirror, who you see is a soul that's been enlightened with the heightened state of mind. Like an eagle now you've learned to climb higher up the storm. You got a smile on your face even when life seems like it's all going wrong. Clouds come and go, but the sun is so consistent. So keep being resilient. When life tries to pop your bubble, keep rising like helium. I'm currently eavesdropping on a conversation amongst the wise, and I'm hearing them say that safety is a distance from danger. Safety is nearness to the one who was placed in the manger. Your anger was one letter away from danger, so don't let it set with the sun. Just keep on failing forward toward the Father, Spirit and Son. The Creator's known by many names, Ancient of Days, it, her, he, I am that I am, Prince of Peace, Yahweh. Although creation cannot speak, it speaks of who the Creator is for the moon, stars and the waves. My heart is the place that I articulate from, where I lead myself astray from, where I receive grace from, on a daily basis. Hearing people saying that Jesus is coming back, but nobody knows the day and the time. But there's gonna come a day and a time when everybody on the surface of the surface gonna have to give account for the way that they lived each day of their lives. That's why each day you will find my knees to the floor before the Lord, of course, reinforcing love instead of hate. Cause some hate love and some love hate, but some still choose to love through the hate. But we all choose love, that'll be great.
But I said on this podcast intro, yo.
Yeah.
Dope, bros. What's up? Right out.
Oh, shout out to everybody out there.
Hey.
You done shout out to you?
That shit was smooth.
Yeah, that was really dope.
That was smooth.
Shout out to the guest room.
Yeah.
Super dope. And Josh Koia. Fucking sick, bro. I hope I'm saying your last name right. Much love, anyways.
Work, boys.
Yeah, that was fucking fire.
I just got asked if I'd seen Don't Fuck With Cats.
Yeah, I just mentioned that off the mic. Like fucking, I was watching people talk about it today, and I heard what it was about, and then I keep seeing it pop up. It comes up first on my Netflix every single time. Like they want me to watch it, and I just asked him. I was like, "Bro, is it gonna fuck with my head?" And he's like,
"That shit is dark.
It's dark and
it's
deep.
dark and it's deep, but it's fucking interesting, and it's dark and it's deep. And if you like animals, it's even deeper and darker." And
see, I don't really like. Not that I don't like animals. Like I'm gonna fucking kill animals, but I don't like animals.
Okay,
but like you do. I don't have a cat. I don't have a dog. I've got a cat. Sorry, but I don't have a dog. Like someone that I thought was a mate. You know, my cat's my mate, but my cat does its own.
It goes
fucking
further
thing.
than that, though. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you don't know, it's about a dude who starts killing animals, kittens, and putting them online, and then these people see it and they're animal lovers, and they go, "Fuck this guy. We're gonna find him if no one else is, because you can't fucking do this shit."
Yeah.
So they start fucking like they start a whole page, and they end up looking at his videos and finding out where he gets his fucking
shit.
They see a vacuum cleaner. And the vacuum cleaner that he's using, so they find out where in America they sell that vacuum cleaner, or where in the world it is and stuff.
Wow.
And it only is in North America, so they pinpoint him down to that, and then they find out who the guy is.
And the photos with the GPS coordinates, bro, like locations. And
yeah,
then found, like 1A of like no.
But then what they do, they go even further, is that because he finds out that they've got a page, starts sending new videos to the page, going like, "Ha ha ha, you guys can't catch me."
Yeah.
And they're like trying to talk to the cops and stuff and being like, "This is going to elevate, this is what psychotics do." And then they go from animals to a human. And then he goes from animals to a human.
Oh, no.
But he also has animals in the human thing to make those people upset.
I'm cool on it all.
Wait,
damn.
but
then there's more.
This dude ends up cutting the feet and hands and the head off the body.
Oh, you might be telling too much, bro. Is this brand new?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And then he sends that shit to the cops.
Oh, wow.
Oh, damn.
Like, catch me if you
welcome
can
to the Sad Artist Podcast, episode
No, this is
60.
This is the dark artist podcast.
This is a new segment. He will take you down.
I've been waiting for this,
mate. He's about to put on his juggalo paints.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Where's the face paint?
Yeah, start throwing up the goats and jumping off a table into barbed wire and so this is for my juggalettes.
You thought this was fucking Koki's drinking its goat's blood or something. Salute to you, bro.
Okay, anyway, album of the decade or song of the decade definitely goes to Francis. I don't know if you guys have seen Francis. They do the pew.
Was that the dude that Camo fucking tagged it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's number one.
I just sent back
Shout out
the
to
flyer
Francis.
emoji.
Yeah, shout out Francis. Keep it up, brother.
Yeah.
I want to hear some more pew.
Making us proud. Making us proud, G. When I saw that pop up, I just put the flame emoji.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah, bro.
I'm cool on all that.
Bro.
Fuck, that's funny.
Good entertainment, bro.
My man, the track of the decade.
I switched it from the Dark Artist podcast.
Bro, back to the fucking track of the decade. What's good, bro?
Yeah.
Boom.
But now.
Yeah, but now, let's take it back.
And just want to say something real quick. Fuck Taco Bell in New Zealand.
It's
fucking disgusting.
Oh,
yeah. Try it though. You gotta know how disgusting it is for yourself.
I saw a picture of it and it looked kind of. The thing is it kind of looks like the States, but the thing is there it's cheap.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Here you're setting the same price as a good taco
Straight
place.
Up, if that was cheap, I was drunk. I pulled into the drive-through at like fucking 2 a.m. I would feast on that shit. You know what I mean? But like not drunk with my family paying $40 for a meal of shit. No thanks. Burrito Brothers all the fucking way.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get back to some fucking music right now. Oh, actually, fuck what it was supposed.
Yeah, this is Francis with.
This is Francis, and his track is called Phew. Bro, we should load that up. Where's my messages?
Oh
shit! No, I'm just playing. Oh shit! We can't play that tonight. All right, this one's probably gonna get hit with copyright, but it's fucking worth it. These dudes are both beasts. This is a dude called MC Woody featuring Tyna, the fucking legend.
Yep.
This track right here is called My Biggest Fan, and this is a fire track. Salute to you, brothers. What's up?
Fuck your views. I ain't gonna do the things you want me to. The way you talk about me got me so confused. You don't really know about me. No, you don't know me. Fuck your truth. Talking all that shit, you got me misconstrued. Ooh, you're my biggest fan. Ooh, my biggest fan. Must be the man. Pour my heart out through my pen when it's late at night. For anyone that ever loved me, cause they gave me life. And some people, they don't like me, man, they may be right. But that ain't gonna change shit, cause mama raised me right. I had to work for everything, it's like they made me fight. So I can recognize the strain and what this pain is like. It's like when you about to shine and they just take your light. And there ain't nothing you can do to ever make it right. When I was a kid, I used to close my eyes and pray at night. I really thought there was a God and he would save my life. Until I realized you're alone until the day you die. And now I'm fully fucking grown and I've been taking flights. Around the world I'm playing music, I've been changing lives. And yeah, I made a few mistakes, but I don't make them twice. I learned to turn my darkest days to my greatest nights. Sometimes this world is so cold, it's like it's made of ice. I realize ain't nothing free, we gotta pay a price. Man, I love the sound of music, that's the Edelweiss. Everything is everything until we made it right. AC Woody, boy, times, and we made it like Gizzy Town, standing up.
Shit is fucking fire.
Fuck with Woody, get some money, ayy. Fuck with Woody, get some money, ayy. Fuck with Woody, you'll be bloody, ayy. How would you feel if all your heroes are now stuck in boxes? Posters to ghost, this shit is nonsense. Poor Jane and Max stuck in my conscience. Somebody give me the lockpick so I can unlock this. The sickening mosh pit full of demons and monsters. They call me the Loch Ness. I'm drowning in lostness. I'm calling the locksmith, cause all I see is evil imposters. Like shit, the tickety tock ticks like a slippery cock slips to an evil concoction. I wanna piss in your pot, bitch. You came for the profit. Well, I am the prophet. Throw away all your logic, cause you cannot stop it. Your time is a cockpit, and I am the rocket. I'm so supersonic, I flow fiber optic, and I got the chronic, and that shit is toxic. You're talking your bullshit, I'm telling you stop it.
Fuck your views, I ain't gonna do the things you want me to. The way you talk about me got me so confused. You don't really know about me, no, you don't know me. Fuck your truth, talking all that shit, you got me misconstrued. Ooh, you're my biggest fan. Ooh, my biggest fan must be the man.
Cheer. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. What up? This is the Broke Artist Podcast, episode 60. I am your host, Ryan Lovins, also known as T13. I got my brother Aint with me. We are PhD for fucking life. We've got the brother C Niz from Ghostlike Records in the building. Thank you for coming through, bro. It's been a fucking pleasure.
No worries, brother.
My man. Yeah. My bro's got this loaded up over here. He all want to play it and shit. He's all ready to
I'm ready.
He's got the exclusive. I heard this is the new one.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Name's managing this guy, so
yeah. Francis, I think you need management.
It's time to blow, bro. It's time to go, baby.
Francis, if you see this, hit up a knee, man. He got you, man.
It's go time. Yeah. It's go time. 021 87.
I like hamburgers and fish and chips too, yo.
Yeah. Get along just fine.
And my mating call is
oh, brothers.
Let's go. Bro. That's fucking great, bro. Yeah, I don't know, like fucking still a couple more topics to play. There's still a few more fucking tracks I want to play as well tonight. But since it is the last show of the decade, I thought I was going to play this and I'm going to play it. Fuck it. There's a few audio tracks that we might not get to. If it gets cut out, we're already at an hour and a half, but it is what it is.
Last show of the decade makes us seem like we've been doing this forever.
But we've been doing it 10 years. Nah. This is episode. Bro, we've been doing this well over a year though, you know, so it's pretty crazy. This right here was something special, bro. This guy's name is Phew. This track was actually released at the end of 2018, I believe, but it's not even a track. It's a moment in the room.
Thing.
But I played this year on this show, and this was probably the biggest moment for me and you. We sat here and we resonated. When I listened to this again today, it was like, oh, bro, this dude could write the Bible with these lyrics.
Yeah.
For like old school hip hop heads that put their whole life into it and feel lost after the point of like letting go of the dream. Like, oh, fuck, what do I do now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, bruh, say no more. I'm gonna load this shit up. This was like fucking, like I said, probably the biggest moment. I don't give a fuck. No, I give a fuck if you were feeling it or not. But this one struck deep.
Pew,
like, bro, wait, that's the remake.
Wait,
Pew,
the remix featuring a name coming soon.
Hold up. But yeah, anyways, this needed to get a special shout out, even though this isn't even from this year. We found it this year, so it's from this year to us.
It's from this decade.
And yeah, this could be the verse of the decade from this side of the world for me.
Southern Hemisphere verse of the decade nominations.
Definitely nominations.
Number one.
I wanted to do a show, but yeah, this is definitely the nominated.
If we had a trophy, it'll be going to you, bro. But as I said,
I'm making the call.
This is Broke Artist Podcast, and we don't have enough money to pay for that sort of thing.
Fuck all that. Okay, we gonna get it. Ready? Phew.
Verse of the decade.
But verse of the motherfucking decade. Salute to you, brother. What's good?
That's cool.
Shout outs to THC TV too. What up?
I give a lot to it, man. It fucking drains the shit out of me. Hey, Phew. THC TV. So a catch up, yeah? Hey, I must be losing my mind. I'm taking my problems, I'm moving aside. It's do or die though, and I don't do nothing, man. How stupid am I? I used to think it'd just be the crew and I, doing music as life and moving stupid amounts of units, doing tours and just doing rhymes. But I've been watching time now and it's cruising by. It's like I see an ex, she smiles with this dude on the side. She's doing fine, but we both know the truth inside. You're living a beautiful lie. Both are wondering what to do with our life and questioning who am I, but who am I to complain at all? Yeah, the fact of the matter, it's an honor that I had a chance to rap it all. Actually, it's magical that we get to live, that's factual. So I should grab it by the balls and fight like my back's against the wall. The fact is that every rap I had passion, so where's that passion at? That spark in the tracks I had, that heart in every rap I have. I gave my life to it, yeah, I gave my best years, but I wish I never did, cause the truth is, it's why I got nothing left to give. Some changed, and others just stayed the same. Watched the whole bunch run away, trying to chase those radio plays. Some got outplayed, trying to outplay the game. And others, they waited for the credits and watched that whole scene fade away. I just focused on what I wrote, being dope as fuck, making my vocals tough, some local buzz with that name I was throwing up, to blow up for the love, not the bones brush, hip hop and the both of us. But I started growing up and changed my focus like that camera bokeh does. Now it's all just a blur. Don't know where I ever went wrong, no other head was on the level I'm on. I blink, the next second it's gone. Don't know what I got left now to express in a song. It's like she loves me not, and nearly every petal is gone. The prison I live with, the shit that I'm thinking, the things that I didn't. I'm hoping I'm giving my kid the things that I didn't get given when I was a littlein'. Don't know if this shit that I'm spitting will give it, it's why I've been thinking of quitting, giving it in for something a little bit different. But man, maybe I'm tripping, cause really, I got nothing to lose, pal. Unvulnerable dude, I jump in the booth and I got something to prove now. But what is it? Cause man, fuck what it should be. Have a look, see. Happy being a has been, but can't live with being a could have been. I know most of these MCs go through the same fucking thing, wondering why they even ever gave a fuck about becoming king. Man, it must have been that young and dumb. You try to belong to something, but once it's all done and dusted, you see we all come out with nothing. I should apologise for those that are pondering why. Haven't dropped in a while, I'm sorry, honestly man, just lost my mind. It's not what it was for me, and it's not why I rocked the mic. But it's been hard to stop, cause since day dot, this shit, it was my life. I just lost touch with myself in modern times, cause I don't know shit about hits and views, YouTube, iTunes and Spotify. But I'm worried I'm forgotten and probably not on my prime, bro. But I'm not scared that I won't reach it, I'm scared I did a long time ago. Cause I personified flows done under my own defined real. I combined rhyme writing skills with the art of describing how I feel. See, it was ideal, had a crew and a group of dudes that define ill. But then we stopped making noise, now I'm scared that I destroyed everything that I built. I have to start from scratch. That's hard to swallow, watching every cat go hard, making their mark and thinking I want to be a part of that. Gotta make every bar and track like a passion project, that's what the cost is. Pack every rap I spat with passion and content like I actually want it. This right here is the only thing that I've ever known. I thought it was set in stone, I guess it's why I struggle to let it go. I couldn't picture a time I'd struggle to pen a flow. It's definitely dope, nervous to get up at shows, but I guess bro, you just never know. Yo. It's all I've known, without it, don't know how my life will go. Always been defined by the microphone and all the rhymes I wrote. And I can't tell if time's flown or I've grown. But either way, my bro, where the fuck does time go, yeah? I don't know.
Man, there's some feels in this room right now, man.
Oh my god, bro. Like, hey, I've almost felt teary at points of that shit.
Man,
like,
is this guy talking about like your guys' whole thing, man?
Bro, like honestly, no, but the thing.
So watch you guys podcast.
Oh, bro,
like,
where the fuck am I at?
Together,
bro?
really, like
slipping, bro.
Damn.
I'm all emotional. I'm like, you're looking at my webpage. Fucking, yeah, like it's deep to see that that's the same exact.
It sort of hurts, but it's beautiful at the same time.
Yes, fucking beautiful, bro.
So like, beautiful, bro.
That's the
shit's depressing as fuck. I like it.
Yeah. Sad Artist Podcast.
Yeah, that was the second, man.
Bro, like straight up, I'm standing by that. That's fucking a contender verse of the decade for me. Yeah. Definitely from Down Under. I mean, Complete's had some fucking absolute bang. A lot of people have had some fucking. That's why I couldn't do that. But that right there,
that just strikes a chord.
That's a 4-minute verse.
Yeah, that just strikes a chord.
Seeing people in there like rapper. Mad Poetry, fucking dope. You know, like that right there. I'm glad I pulled that out. Like that was a verse of the decade, and I've seen a lot of other shows give people props, but they ain't propping shit like that, and that's what needed the props.
That was the verse of the decade. Besides,
what's up?
You know,
bro, hey, sorry, I forgot. We already had the
exactly. We've got the artist.
My bad.
Nah, on the real though, that is something that
it's magical.
I guess I feel on multiple levels.
Yeah,
you know, and it hurts as much as it's amazing. Yeah, you know,
amazing, fucking amazing. Yeah, shout out to you, bro, Fatty Phew, the fucking man, bro. All right, we're gonna touch on a few of these topics real quick, and then we'll get into the Sad Artist Podcast. I got a couple more tracks to play, and we'll get the fuck out of here. The Terrell band, what they call it?
Alien Weaponry.
You hear about that?
Alien Weaponry.
They won the album of the decade in Finland Music Awards. Like, fucking salute. That's New Zealand shit.
They fucking should.
Salute, bro. And that was really like pushing boundaries, you know. So salute to them, man.
Yeah, using the multi-language and death metal
and just
has never actually
just all of it is just like
and album of the fucking decade. Boom,
bro. Since we're going to spring into some Sad Artist podcast. Before we do, Eddie Murphy was on Saturday Night Live, apparently, and he brought out Dave Chappelle and a whole bunch of legends.
Yeah.
I seen some people kind of hating on it, wishing that they would have seen a bit of Eddie Murphy, because he's about to do his 1 hour like Netflix special or whatever. That's coming. Yeah. I think it's HBO.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
Where the fuck do we get HBO, though, in New Zealand? Like, what holds that?
Pirate Bay.
My mate that wears the eye patch, his name is Bro, my man.
Pirate Bay.
But yeah, I'm excited to see where that is. You know, Eddie Murphy's a fucking legend from our fucking way.
He's just a comedy legend.
A comedy legend.
Fuck with him or not, he's a comedy legend.
He's in Raw, the lyrics, man. Man, that shit's hard.
Yeah, Raw is hard as a motherfucker.
But okay, we'll ease into the Sad Artist Podcast. There was the Napier Train World fucking got broken into. Did you see that in the papers, bro? And there was like a 79-year-old dude that fucking runs the place, had a scuffle with people breaking in and stealing shit, and witnesses just watched it, you know? Like, that's a sad time. I bet you they filmed it, you know? Like, that's the kind of...
That's some fucking bullshit.
I've seen a lot of the
people help. How can you not help? Like, come on.
I've seen a lot of the bros from like fucking oh shit.
Makes me sad.
I've seen a lot of the bros from fucking down the line just like saying they went there a lot as kids and things like that, you know, and it's really fucking sad and just bullshit.
How
bro,
can
you know?
you not stick up for someone who can't stick up for themselves, especially when you're there, man?
Right. Don't just
do something. I know these fucking youngins can be scary sometimes. But just pick something up and crack them over the head with it. Just do something.
Yeah.
You know?
Anything.
Save a motherfucker.
All right, we're going to get into some fucking sad artist fucking podcast shit. Just some of the legends that have passed in this decade, which need to be acknowledged. I was going to try to get their pictures to put up, but it was too hard to do it so quickly. But Prince was one.
That's massive.
2016, Prince passed away. Robin Williams passed.
That's massive as well.
Fucking legend, you know, like big time. David Bowie. Robin Williams was 63. David Bowie was 69. He died in 2016.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston was 2012. She was only 48. You know, like that's so young. Tom Petty was 2017. Mac Miller from the hip hop world, you know, like he had a bright future. He had a bright future to get. He was only 26. You know, he didn't even make it to the 27 club. Like fucking crazy.
Too,
but I suppose you can hear it in his music.
Yeah.
You know.
He had
was trouble.
Hard. Some of the old school, Aretha Franklin, she was 76 and she died in 2018.
And that's she's a legend.
Burt Reynolds in 2018 as well. He was 82. Amy Winehouse.
Oh, Burt Reynolds.
She was 27. You know, like just sad that fucking, and there's like so many more. You know, like it's just sad to see. Hard. Yeah, pretty deep.
R.I.P.
Let's get it. All right, you want to? Oh no, you haven't sent me your mate. All right, we're gonna get it in right here. This one right here is Horison. This track right here is called "I Want the World." Salute to you, brother, for sending it through the email like a fucking champion.
Yep.
If you aren't aware, there is an email link that goes and fucking streams above this show every time. I haven't done a shout out to the sponsors. Shout outs to Zero Fucks Clothing. Make sure you go to their website, www.zerofucks.co.nz. When you get there, use the promo code BrokeArtist. You will save something hefty at the checkout. Salute to Chad and the team. Much love, fam.
Yep.
I hope you guys have all had a good fucking Christmas. We haven't even talked about New Year's, nothing. We're like fucking almost 2 hours in. Yeah. Salute to us. Oh, well, not really on the podcast. But
good? Nipsey hard. Yeah, we missed
Nipsey hard. True, brother.
Nipsey.
My man. That's what's up. All right, we're going to get into this track right here. This one is called I Want the World. Salute to you, brother. What's good?
Yep.
I want the world, diamonds and pearls. Set up my son and my girl. I want the world. Drive a seat up in the Mercy, take it out for a whirl. Mountains of money, diving in and swimming, then blow it on curl. I want the world, diamonds and pearls. Set up my son and my girl. I want the world. Drive a seat up in the Mercy, take it out for a whirl. Mountains of money, diving in and swimming, then blow it on curl. I want the world. New Zealand ain't big enough for me, bitch. I want the world. I want the world. They told me that I couldn't have it, so I want the world. I want the world. Money, your money, your money, bitch. I want the world. I want the world. Money, your money to spend all around the whole world. Might buy a house, might buy a car, might buy a dozen and take it too far. 12 vehicles, but only one Nash. But I come with the class, no insecurities needed when you got it all. Got the world by the balls, patiently waiting for my time to call. Watch me rise, never fall. I be on Don shit, just like a Don shit. I be aggressively all on my shit. Too many dreamers and not enough action. Got me intense on achieving this bitch. I want the world, and I get what I want. Yeah, I get what I want. I want the world, and I get what I want. Give me what I want, nigga. I want the world. Diamonds and pearls. Set up my son and my girl. I want the world. Drive a seat up in the Mercy, take it out for a whirl. Mountains of money, diving in and swimming and blow it on curl. I want the world. Diamonds and pearls. Set up my son and my girl. I want the world. Drive a seat up in the Mercy, take it out for a whirl. Mountains of money, diving in and swimming and blow it on curl. I want the world. I want the world.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Super on. I was watching it and ready. What's good? This is the Broke Artist Hip Hop Show, episode 60. I'm your host, Ryan Lovins. I got my brother Aint with me. We are PhD. We got the brother C Niz in the building. Ghostlike Records. What's good, fam?
And we missed a couple on the Sad Artist podcast. A couple of deaths. Pretty important ones.
Hold up. That track right there, that was Horison. That track was called I Want the World. Salute to you. So do I, brother. What's good?
Yeah.
We all
So we're missing Nipsey, which is a huge one.
Yeah.
Sean Price.
That was a quick list. You know?
Yeah.
Hey.
Sean Price. Like, that for me, that was a huge one, you know. Juice WRLD, who just slipped in as a loss this decade.
That was 66 then touching with all those followers.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know how to say his name. Is it what? XXS
Extension.
Tentacion. Yeah, that dude, Little Peep, who I never really heard any of his music.
Yeah, man, all those. Too many, man. Too many.
Yeah, there's a few, eh?
I'm getting back to my geeky shit, bro. You guys don't care about any of this, but bro.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, we're looking at the stream health.
I'm on the stream health. You guys talk away, bro. I'm just like,
as a man,
I'm fucking feeling hearty right now at the stream health.
As a man, you've always got to have a solid stream health.
We talk about this weekly. Get your stream checked, boys. That's good.
Get your stream checked.
Don't want to die off DSPU, guys.
No, get your stream checked.
This guy, you boys check out.
No one wants an SPU. No problem. You know. Wrap it before you do anything, you know.
Nah, definitely liking this new fucking interface that Facebook has for live streaming and shit. I'll definitely start playing with this more. I need a new interface myself, and then we're gonna mic up nice. Been meaning to fucking slipping, but it is what it is. I keep it on that so we don't look at ourselves. Are you like, oh fuck, I look like an idiot 15 seconds ago?
Yeah.
I better sort my game out. Now the lights have been hella bright. His lights have fucking faded because we're close to 2 hours. We're gonna get it in. This is the last track of the evening tonight. There's actually a couple more things we could actually bust in. Fucking YouTube plays are now gonna count towards Billboard album charts and things like that. It's like, you think that's a bit late? You know?
It is, but I suppose everything's going digital now. Like actual music billboards don't necessarily matter because
now it's streaming data. It's streaming data that counts.
And that gives it an even playing field, so it's not just commercial shit that can be part of the
I can only imagine before the whole streaming era and shit, like the numbers were who had the gauge of the numbers. Who how how you know, like who was gauging that shit was getting played a million times before? No one knew
before streaming. No,
there's sales, record sales, but
that's what it went on. It didn't go on. Didn't go on how many times the
that
album
one
got
CD,
played.
that one tape got burnt to a million tapes. To you know what I mean? Like there.
So there was no actual level of
crazy,
how they
you know,
actually
like,
knew that. You know, it was all just on album sales. But the thing is that I guess everybody now has the capacity to throw MP3s around anywhere. Whereas not everybody had the capacity to throw CDs around in the 90s. You know what I mean? Because you were flash if you had a CD burner in the 90s. Like, you were super flash, man. That shit was expensive, you know? Used to grind as it fucking burnt your CD and stuff. Man, I'm old.
That's cool. Man, we haven't done a shout out tonight, and it would be super hard. There's been so many people come through tonight. But I see my cousin McKenna in here. What's good? Much love from the States. There's been people from Germany, Aussie, all over the place. New Zealand's been holding it down. I'll just do a light one. Jake, what's good, fam? Jonna, what's up? Moms, what's good? I see you in there somewhere. Dan, what's good? Dan, Jared, hey, bro.
What's up, bro?
What's good? Nah, it's too hard. Mike, what's good? There's so many cats that have come through. Shout out to everybody who's been here tonight. It's been dope. I wish it could be the holidays every time we did this. I definitely seen the numbers way higher than they normally are, you know. And that's
make sure you guys check out our album too. Ghostlike Records, man. Honestly, check out our shit. Like,
make sure.
Like, honestly.
You know.
Like, we'll definitely plug all that at the end. And we'll make sure that you link people in the comments with everything, bro.
Keep plugging, brother. Keep plugging.
You know?
Get
it
let's
in.
go.
What's the main site you guys
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Fuck Taco Bell.
Eat shit.
Let's go.
Is that the diss track?
Yeah, hard. Me and Francis are making a diss track. We like hamburgers and fish and chips, yo.
A couple things I also wanted to touch on. The UFC in Auckland is coming up fucking February 23rd. I'm only saying that because I'm fucking going. What's
Boom.
up? Let's go. Hey, shout out to my wife. She got me a ticket for Christmas when we said we wasn't getting each other gifts. That's fucking bullshit. But she got it with the bros, like not with the bros, but Justin and Oscar and all them.
Did you get her something though?
I went with something with Paige. I got her a perfume. I made Paige's present more than it should have been.
Bro,
so
I wasn't trying to make you sad artist.
No, bro, that's a sad artist podcast. It's her birthday tomorrow too, so happy birthday, babe. Much love.
Happy birthday.
Hey,
Happy birthday.
nothing like some shout outs on the podcast for your birthday.
Boom.
Oh,
money can't buy that shit.
You just try to get the brownie points in there.
good.
That's cool.
Yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about, like I was saying to you before, we were almost going to shut this shit down, but fucking 5 years ago to this day, I was doing a couple shows in the States, and I thought that needs to be mentioned. Just it was a great fucking memory and shit like that.
Yeah.
And if I didn't bring it up in this podcast, I'd have to wait another decade. So.
And then it wouldn't be valid anyway because it'd be in the previous decade, so you couldn't really bring it up ever again.
But yeah, it was pretty cool, and like that's right, bro. It like fell off
now
the map.
Or never.
Now or never, baby.
Let's go.
But yeah, it was a cool time, and just fucking being able to perform in front of my family in the States. I had family like come from 3 or 4 hours away. My brother and his wife Janine, salute to y'all. Fucking. And just a whole bunch of my family made the trip. They got hotel rooms where I was playing and shit like that. And I'm gonna fucking let some people in on some shit right here. That if you're a fucking hungry artist and you're traveling through the States or you're traveling through Australia or you're traveling through somewhere and you want to set up a little tour, you find the open mic nights that are popping.
Yeah.
Okay? This is something that most motherfuckers aren't going to tell you, bro. But like, if you're really about that shit and you want to fucking put on and just show people your shit and take a risk and see what they're like. Some of these were dope. Some of them had 100 people. Some of them had 60 people. But I booked a little tour just out of open mic nights, and I just Googled the fuck out of them. I said, hey, I'm from New Zealand. I'm going to be in this town on this night. Any chance I could get 10, 15 minutes? And they're all like, fuck that's yeah, this is what this is about. And they made you a priority. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you're coming from out of...
You're an international. Well, one thing New Zealand artists need to realize is when you leave New Zealand, you are an international artist.
Yeah. Bro, one of these places, I played in San Diego, like that's somewhere I lived and shit. So it was great. All of my family got to come. Bro, I didn't realize it was in a coffee shop. I didn't realize what a coffee shop was.
Stay classy, San Diego.
These cats, those cats like 70, 80 in there. You know what I mean? And it's like I had a lot of young mates and stuff come, which was dope as well. But fucking... yeah, I was playing in some buzzy places. I only did 3 of them. It was really dope, and fam got to come out and see it. But that was my trick for up-and-coming artists. If you want to try to put on a little tour while you're traveling, find the open mic nights. No one's going to say shit. I made a poster saying, I'm playing here on these nights. It looked legit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because the fact was, I was playing on those places on those nights, but it's a fucking open mic night. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's still legit.
For you and your brand, that is something to definitely look into. You know what I mean? And especially going to Australia and places like that, if you don't have the connections to lock in venues, like,
bro, wait.
That's how you
do it. When you go to USA, when you go to USA, you realize what music hustle is.
Yeah.
There's motherfuckers on the side of the street with their headphones.
Oh,
and they're like fucking got a pile of CDs.
That could be another hour podcast just on the dedication people have in the States. Like,
exactly.
Bro, I was walking through Las Vegas. Like, yeah, that whole trip was crazy. Fuck, I was in Las Vegas with the wife for New Year's Eve and shit. It was like a wild experience. And just doing it as an adult, you see the States for different. I'm from there, but I moved here when I was 13, so it was a different life. You know, going back as an adult with your kids, you see it for what it is. But anyways, like what you were saying, when you're walking through and people are, dude, these guys have got Bluetooth headphones on them. They put them on your head involuntarily. They're like, you're going to hear my shit, bro. And then they give you a CD. They start signing their CD with your name on it.
Yeah.
So and then they give it to you and they go, oh, it's a donation.
Was I said, if I can bust a rap and you're impressed, can I just have your shit for free?
Yeah.
And they'll look at you, yeah. And then I fucking nailed it.
My man.
These cunts are like, yep. And I was like, you want my CD?
Yeah. Yeah, I did the same thing. I gave them CDs the whole time.
Like
you saw how many I came back with. I came back with fucking like 16.
So I'm not ripping them off. I'm still giving them a CD back. You know what I mean? So we swapping.
Barter.
It turns up from. Yeah, it turns up from.
I see my mom. Much love. Yeah, that was a great holiday. I've seen you. What's up?
That's what's up, dude.
That is what's up. You know what I mean? It turns it into a whole exchange internationally rather than, you know, just being a like, oh yeah, I'll buy your CD.
Mom.
Yeah, you know? And then their stuff comes to your country and your stuff goes over there.
Yeah.
And if they bump your shit, then someone else.
I think I'm still mates on Facebook with the dude, one of the dudes that I swapped CDs with over there.
I came back. That was the first thing I did and followed them. Yeah.
Yeah, and that dude shit was fire.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. There was a couple fucking artists that were really dope from that. But yeah, that was a crazy trip and that was dope. I just thought I'd bring that up because that was a Christmas trip 5 years ago that needed to be brought up.
For real.
We weren't getting lost that time, but it is what it is. All right, I got one more track to play tonight and then we're going to fucking sign out of this shit right here tonight. But this right here is the brother Event. This track is called Corner of the Block Raps. Corner of the Block Raps.
Yep.
Yeah, my man. He's got an EP or an album that just dropped last week. It is called For the Culture 3. It is all produced by Lit Beats. Lit Beats is the dude that produced my track Dying Slow, which is fucking one of my biggest tracks Spotify, like I've had on Spotify. It's had fucking heaps of plays. I
know.
Fucking heaps.
I'm just going to say a fabricated number.
Yeah.
Oh no, heaps of plays.
Go look it up, baby. It's like 26th hour or something, bro. It's up there. It's on like fucking 30 playlists. It's fucking done really well.
Yeah, it has.
But,
it's a great fucking song.
Yeah, salute. But this right here, this is the brother Event, produced by Lit Beats. This track is called Corner of the Block Raps, and they've got a project right now called Culture for the Culture 3. Salute to you, brothers. Let's get it in. What up?
This that corner of the block rap, bang like a strap, right in front of where them cops at. We in the hood where the liquor stores and slots at. Hustle where the guap at, trap house where my shop at. This that corner of the block rap, bang like a strap, right in front of where them cops at. We in the hood where the liquor stores and slots at. Hustle where the guap at, trap house where my shop at. This that corner of the block rap. I'ma talk my fly shit. You know where my flock at. Go against the gang, homie, you get out of pocket. You ain't real money, told the team that I got this. I am hip hop, motherfucker, you are not this. You being real, that's a motherfucking plot twist. Haters just looking for something to stir the pot with. Go against the fam, damn, this motherfucker's lost it. Whole squad got game, we on that bullshit. Fly-ish, get the drippin' all the sauce, bitch. You fuck boy ways, ain't no way that we endorse it. This rapping comes naturally, homie, you can't force it. You ain't got bars, motherfucker, so divorce it. You don't want it with the team, go ahead and just forfeit. I'ma paint the picture, then hanging just like a portrait. Spitting flames on this track, about to motherfucking torture. These is facts, not fiction. I don't co-sign with that fraud shit. I will not applaud it. What you selling, I ain't bought it. We killing the fourth quarter, put this hater out of order. Headshot as a slaughter, we killing them with the torture. Dirty. This that corner of the block rap, bang like a strap, right in front of where them cops at. We in the hood where the liquor stores and slots at. Hustle where the guap at, trap house where my shop at. This that corner of the block rap, bang like a strap, right in front of where them cops at. We in the hood where the liquor stores and slots at. Hustle where the guap at, trap house where my shop at. I do it for the teams, this ain't for the followers, homie, it's for the leaders. My flow hold its own, I don't need no features. We get in game time while they stuck up on the bleachers. Made my own lane and then came the leeches. Talking hard body, but they sweeter than some peaches. There's levels to this rap, these haters, they can't reach us. Talk about a battle till my bars leave them speechless. I'm just up in my level beat, I'm nothing to compete with. Breaking bread with my day ones, my homies that I eat with. Came up on the street with, hit the booth with the heat with. Bringing me that elite is dropping the new releases. My technique defeatless, don't come at me with weak shit. Hit on the low, sneak this. We just kicking game and know the real, they gon' peep this. We gon' clean sweep this, show you the mean fan or what playing for keeps is. Shooting at the game, shout out to all of my teachers. Track riding shotty, we ain't nothing to beef with. Shooting at the game, shout out to all of my teachers. Track riding shotty, we ain't nothing to beef with. Dirty. This that corner of the block rap, bang like a strap, right in front of where them cops at. We in the hood where the liquor stores and slots at. Hustle where the guap at, trap house where my shop at. Dirty.
Yeah. Cheer. What's good right there? That was Event. That one was called Corner of the Block Raps, produced by Lit Beats. They have a project called For the Culture 3 that is out now. Salute to you, brothers. I love the grind. Definitely need to get a track in at some point. What's good? Flames. Yeah, we pretty much hit, bro, Flawless Real Talk. Salute to him. He's got a new album out that's called Every Second Matters, and it is fucking dope. He's got a track with the dude from, what was the show? Rhythm and Flow. The dude called Troy Man. Bro, the second track on his album is called New Phone Who This. Fucking fire, man. Like, the whole album.
Troy Man was fucking sick, though.
Bro. New phone, who this? Bro, it's sick. You gotta check it out. It's really good. But yeah, we're gonna sign out of here. I just want the brother to let you guys know where to check them out online and all of that shit and what's coming up or anything like that.
Yeah. So Ghostlike Records, you know, Ghostlike is one word though. Ghostlike Records. Yeah, you find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, like all that good stuff. Spotify. Well, what's the one? Amazon, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever you, all the major labels, Deezer, Tidal, anything.
Make sure you link it all up in the comments after this. You know, when you get
will.
home, post the links in the comments. Anybody who's keen to check it out.
We just dropped our first debut music video too, like a couple weeks ago. You know, that was all done by myself, mixed, mastered, edited by myself.
The man.
First time ever, but like, man, check that shit out.
Hold up. I don't know if I have that in here or not. We gonna try to find it.
That's just straight YouTube, man. Or like Facebook, sorry. You can get it on Facebook.
We gonna find it.
We gonna find it, bro.
We gonna find it.
This is your episode. We gonna end it tonight with your fucking video,
bro, man.
Yeah.
Let's get it in.
You know, that was just a little introduction too, just so you guys could see who's like, you know, some of the team members. It wasn't all of them, but it was the majority of them.
Okay,
and man,
if you load, my name is Francis, I'm a crack up.
Hey, first thing to come up, Ghostlike Records. What's good, famo?
Oh, I like to see that.
That's what I like to see too, but that means, you know, like you said, you Googled it, you was first, bro. All right, where's the vid?
That one there, bro. Second one.
That one?
Yep.
Mom,
that's the one.
What's the mission?
What's the mission? Man, my uncle, he's like, on Christmas, he's like, they were over in Fiji, him and his missus and stuff, and he's like, they were like, every morning they're like, what's the mission? Like,
what's the mission? That's dope. That's dope. I like that shit.
Oh, I thought it was cool as you know?
Yeah, it is.
That's a great thing to call it, bro. My man. All right, we're gonna go out like this. This is the last track of the evening. This is Ghostlike Records. This track is called What's the Mission? And what's the fucking mission? Let's get it in. What up?
Suckers at the soft, of course, you set me off like bombs since I've evolved. Now I'm ready for a war for sure. All you dudes know my style remain raw, but I be talking on my ass like I'm Ace Ventura. Even in the city and they wanna get with me, they gotta think quickly before the shit will get risky. But that's where it gets fishy, then they wanna pack a shitty till we go face to face. Then they wanna be a sissy, see, Fiend's kinda trippy and of course he's just tricky. It's not right, but it's okay. Rest in peace Whitney, but these people get iffy like when Fiend getting tipsy. I'm on my homebrew shit. You heard that bad whiskey. I'm a beast, bitch, what y'all know? See, I ain't like these MCs, they can't catch my flow. See, these haters' behavior reminds me it's all a paper. See, they either on the road or taking shit from this asshole.
What's the mission? The mission is to conquer. The mission is to conquer. What's the mission? The mission is to conquer. The mission is to conquer. What's the mission? The mission is to conquer. The mission is to conquer. What's the mission? The mission is to conquer. The mission is to conquer.
But what's the mission? Let me tell you the story about the man with the vision. Opening opportunities for everyone to visit. Making the path look smaller than the others like a midget. This is the life I've created. The industry I've baited. Too many casting is expiring up. They becoming outdated. And to think I'll be the first in the world who conquered this. I work on a grind, leaving levels behind me. I'm never gonna stop till it's over this. I'm a divine entity, stripping and fine sentencing, finding the fine life from my rhymes. It's like synergy. Ooh, them niggas don't shit, but they ain't really worth my energy. Who's like I'm on the ship, I'm floating up on my enemies. Hold the phone though, this deserves a photo. Kodak moment for sure. It's like I'm in a slow-mo. Everything in life has led to this. Just watch the space, no time to waste. We bound to conquer shit.
What's the mission? The mission is to conquer. The mission is to conquer. What's the mission? The mission is to conquer. The mission is to conquer. What's the mission? The mission is to conquer. The mission is to conquer. What's the mission? The mission is to conquer.
Yeah.
The mission is to conquer.
Yeah. Think I'm going crazy, going bonkers. Welcome to the cipher, these lyrics off of the conscience. Ariana spitting flames while you're spitting nonsense. I tell them stay up on my lane if they ain't an artist. We've been squashing all these roaches, but this ain't no Yonkers. My approach is to be the dopest with all my accomplices. Coming in prompt, you know we're focus, ain't no stopping this. This ain't no joke, I bring the hope, watch as I conquer this. The fine spitter, blinking I might hit ya. Slick with the lines, I'm at the time when I enter. Sipping some fine liquor, help me to rhyme quicker. Was a microphone I needed to be within my mixture. No, I don't need to be leaning promethazine and get the speed of an angel. Infuse minds with a fiery heathen. Let me get to scheming. On the stage, yeah, I see them screaming. Tell them it's the season. About to blow, said it's for a reason.
The mission is to conquer. The mission is to conquer. What's the mission? The mission is to conquer. The mission is to conquer. What's the mission? The mission is to conquer. The mission is to conquer. What's the mission? The mission is to conquer.
mission is to conquer.
See, what's the mission?
Ghostlike with the vision right now, so
come and listen.
Making a scene to conquer your town, we got
the vision.
And not to mention all them hitters now, so come and listen to a story that we about to tell, y'all. Cause it's
black man,
always on attack. Mr. Blasting Assassin, I bring the heat like black sand. Murderous, you heard of us, we killed the beat like that, man. I am so superb, I put in work and finally happen.
Listen,
the fine print it's defined with tricks. Don't look in your mind, miss it contagiously slide lyrics, sir. These mind written, sicker while I'm spitting. You rapping stuck in the days by the way that I'm living, yeah. We like the mega mind, scribbling riddles, killer lines, feeling crime, flipping and switching it for the love of the grind. You can mission, but you can't step to this. This ain't no competition, cause we about to conquer it.
What's the mission?
The mission is to conquer, conquer. The mission is to conquer.
What's the mission?
The mission is to conquer, conquer. The mission is to conquer.
What's the mission?
The mission is to conquer, conquer. The mission is to conquer.
What's the mission?
The mission is to conquer, conquer. The mission is to conquer.
On the 6th of December 2019, Dawn was born from a motherfucking spawn. On that day, Dawn fucked shit up and it was Dawn. It's motherfucking ruins, how you doing? Heavy gagging on my dick, guys, it's spewing, ha. Kicking it with JLI, put me under spell, this shit's crazy. Got me feeling like I'm skipping the motherfucking daisies. I'm lyrically prancing on water. I'm not the begotten son and their one fucking daughter. Here for the slaughter, who torture? The gangsters, the killers, and the dope dealers, of course. And the hustlers and the thieves and the prostitutes. I learned a lot from graveyards, still bars and mental institutes too. Thugging my bones, killing instincts running through my veins. Doctor, am I psycho or insane in the membrane? Close your eyes and I don't you mind. Boom, bitty bye-bye, haunts people and I'm still alive. Fuck that cast with a friendly ghost shit. I'm the motherfucking goosebumps. Pop so many pills and he was stomach fucking pumped.
Yo, what's the mission?
The mission is to conquer, conquer. The mission is to conquer.
Yo, what's the mission?
The mission is to conquer, conquer. The mission is to conquer.
What's the mission?
The mission is to conquer, conquer. The mission is to conquer.
What's the mission?
The mission is to conquer, conquer. The mission is to conquer.
Ghostlike reflex, stepping in your building. Punchlines ruthless, take away your ceiling. Spit the hottest bars till your skin start peeling. No God, no king, the people started kneeling. Better tune your ears if you're listening to repeat. My bars are bigger monster, all my haters beat it. Reap what you sow, so you know we gotta reap it. More killed in my block than the pyramids of Egypt. Pushing out the darkness, admitting I got the most light. Decisions haven't risen to the battle isn't post-fight. No problem taking bodies, but I think that the host might. Ghost-ridden bars with the vision of the ghost side. My team gas me up and they jumping for the hell of it. Making thin cuts, got no choice to be celibate. Flames on the brain cause they know it's all relevant. Fire ain't my nature, it's my motherfucking element.
What's the mission?
The mission is to conquer, conquer. The mission is to conquer.
What's the mission?
The mission is to conquer, conquer. The mission is to conquer.
What's the mission?
The mission is to conquer, conquer. The mission is to conquer.
What's the mission?
The mission is to conquer, conquer. The mission is to conquer.
Cheer. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What up?
The mission is to conquer.
Hey. Yo, what's good? This is the Broke Artist Hip Hop Show, episode 60. I was gonna say 20 for some reason.
20?
Fucking 60. I'm your host Ryan Lovins, also known as T13. Got the brother in need. We are PhD. That is the brother C Niz from Ghostlike Records. That track right there was Ghostlike Records.
What's the mission?
What's the mission? Debut music video.
Yeah, bro. First one ever,
fucking
bro.
dope. That was how we were gonna go out, and then I thought about there was a fucking whole topic that I didn't even touch on yet, so we might as well once I seen the bro and the camera. Just one of the bros in the crew was gonna put up some serious dough to see some battle happen.
Oh, bro.
And then fucking bro. Let's just touch on that real quick while we got you here. We might as well, bro. We're on well over 2 hours, but it is what it is. Salute.
Man, that guy, bro, he came out of nowhere. He hit me. It comes over. He puts
what was he put out, like 1200 or something?
Yeah, bro. He
bro,
put that status like he's like DMG versus PFAC. Opens wallet. And
I got the dough. Let's get
everyone's
it.
Waiting. Like, what's this, bro? And he comes to my house and he's like, bro, I got 1200 right here, man. Let's do the video.
Wow,
Can you edit it for me? I'm like, yeah, sweet. Let's do it.
Fuck,
and he's like, Bro, are you just doing it out? I'm just making a track, bro. You can hear it in the video.
Yeah.
I'm like in the back, fucking doing a track, bro. But bro, he put it up, bro, and I'm like, yes, because he really wanted to see DMG, bro. Like honestly, he had a big.
Oh, bro,
respect for him, bro.
that's a great battle. Like for someone to call something out, for someone to call something out like that, like fucking amazing. You
that's
know?
like those like battle of the decade sort of battles, bro.
And it was weird how it played out, you know.
Everybody in battle
I'm a big
rap
fan of
wanted to see
DMG
it.
and brother of DMG, so you know, like I ain't shit on no one. PFAC is a fucking beast, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like nobody really wants problems with that kind of dude. But
bro, exactly. But you know, I didn't want to shit on anyone too when I was like trying to go back. But you know, I was trying to clean up the mess like that was happening. Like,
I seen you had to go live.
Bro. I had to go live and see because you know, the bro wasn't. I couldn't get a hold of him at the time. But I was like, man, I need to clear this up because this is getting too long. Like,
it went on for a couple of weeks, and then like one of the bros was like, well, DMG was like, oh, how about we put up 500 each of our own money? And then PFAC was like, fuck that, because we could play for somebody else's money. And then someone else was like, all right, well, we'll put it up for you. And then it all went dead, you know, and it was
bro,
like...
we put it up. Bro, the money was sorted for PFAC, and then he went straight back to DMG saying, yo, I've got your terms, should we do it? And then it was ghost mode. It was like, man, I thought we were Ghostlike.
Yeah, but fucking
buddy,
bro, because DMG's a fucking animal too, bro. Like you know, and
I just wanted to see that battle.
That battle
would have been a great battle to see.
Yes, bro. Just
hard out
for the culture.
For the culture.
Like PFAC, I think is one of the best battle rappers we've produced in this country for a very long time. So salute to PFAC.
But DMG's
a beast. He was a champion of 1 ounce for over 2 or 3 years. He fucking won he defended it 10 or so times and won every time. You know, he knows we got nothing but love, bro. It is what it is.
Love, bro. If I told you to just turn up to the event and just talk on the stage, but for $200, anybody,
bro,
just turn up and you get $200 for free.
Let me know.
You don't have to win. You don't have to lose.
Let me know.
Oh, well, people have been calling for the comeback at T13.
They're shopping. Yeah,
people have been asking for
every.
They've been asking for
almost, bro, for every battle until maybe 2 of them ago. I used to get messaged every battle.
Bro, everybody used to want me to battle Suda.
Have you lost it?
Long hair battle.
Yeah, I lost 2, but that's when I stopped. I had 8 battles. I lost 2. I went to Aussie and I lost. And I fucking... Oh, no, I've lost 3, bro. I lost 1 to... the missed loss doesn't count, but it's a loss against me. But that was... Fuck, a dude had a seizure mid-battle. Like, a whole bunch of shit. I fucking bodied this cunt. And he was making up bullshit, but... His mates were judging, bro. He had fucking Dontel judging on the piss, dropping bottles during my rounds and shit. Like,
and you had some fire, like, bro, he sucks his own dick with his belly button.
This cunt's so fat when he bends over, his fucking belly button gives him head and shit, bro. Like, it was wild, G. Let's go, bro. And he's making up shit about my mates from the shore. It's like, bro, fuck off, bro.
Yeah.
But anyways, that one doesn't count.
I always got brought into those as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're my long hair mate, bro. You know.
That's part and parcel.
It is,
you know what I mean?
Partner in rhyme, bro.
Yeah, that's part and parcel.
I also went to Melbourne, Australia. I fucking funded to go over there. I put up like one of those fund me pages, bro, and it reached over $1,000 in 2 days. So people were keen to see it happen. I went over there. I lost to a dude called LK. He was like the fucking champion of Real Talk for a while. So I lost to a really good dude, you know.
Yeah.
And the other one was fucking Bound to Smoke. Is that kind of in there going me?
No. Here versus here. Loser shaves it off. No. I'm not going to risk that against Suda.
Oh, bro, who wrote that? Wow.
Because I just wouldn't do it if it came.
That would be the greatest battle. I bet you that would get fucking hundreds of thousands of views, bro. People would be into that.
It'd be pretty funny, but it's not going to happen.
You try to tell a man with long hair to cut his hair, man. I'm the same, bro. Like, I got this.
I'm a motherfucking Samson, eh? You cut the shit. I just lose all my power.
I've turned up home sometimes. They're like, "Did you cut your hair?" And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Bro, you didn't know how to cut your hair."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh." So it's not just me thinking.
But yeah, shout out to the battle fucking scene. Shout out to all the boys, D-Law, everybody that we've met through the years through it, bro. Like fucking yeah, there's been a lot of love through that. I've met some really fucking dope legend people through the 1 out scene, like Uno Lavos and Disaster and some really fucking Caustic, like some dudes I looked up to. Now I don't even watch battles, but at the time those dudes were like meeting Disaster, smoking with Disaster. That was like a huge achievement to have a picture with him. Like, oh. But then, you know, you meet these dudes and it's going to take me back to Drake, bro. It's like fucking, you know, straight up, bro. This one line struck a chord the other day. It's like meeting your heroes is like seeing how magic works. And it was true.
Sometimes.
Nah, bro, when you meet these people, like I met Disaster and it was like he was so unprofessional. He didn't have a merch line. This dude was the biggest battle rapper in the world. He was getting fucking 5 million views on YouTube in a week. And this guy's not selling merch. How are you getting paid, bro? The fucking turn up fee of 10K you get. Nice. You could be selling fucking 1,000 t-shirts a week to these people, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have met some of my idols and been like, what a dick.
Exactly, bro. Seeing your heroes is seeing how magic works. That line right there is fucking magic, bro. Hate Drake all you want, touching whatever, bro. Touch your bum, G. That's a fire line, bro.
Drake would touch your bum.
Drake would touch your bum, bro. All right, we gotta sign out. It's been a fucking great show tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I wish it was the holidays all the time.
And don't forget Taco Bell fucking sucks.
Nah, man, this has been another announcement. Hey, before we go, I want to wish everybody a happy holidays. Please be safe over the New Year's season. We didn't even touch on New Year's, but we'll be back January 7th with episode 61 and all that shit. Yep. It's been a great night tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit up the sponsors, www.zerofucks.co.nz. When you get to the checkout, use the promo code BrokeArtist. You will say something at the checkout. If you are listening to this on Apple Podcasts, please rate this 5 stars. It helps it turn up into the feeds. That's how we got on the charts. We got onto the charts about 4 weeks ago. One just magically made it in and people were listening to it, you know. So boom. It is what it is. It can help out a lot. If you're listening on Spotify, please rate this, fucking subscribe, whatever the fuck you do on there. Make sure you check out my brand new single Pots of Gold on Spotify as well. That's doing really well.
Check that.
Check out Ghostlike Records on everything.
Check
that. On everything. Check out the album.
Ghostlike.
That's right.
And check out PhD, bro. These guys have been doing it for so long. Bro.
Make sure you check out our shit.
That's
what's
look at the fucking pioneers, man. Like people that have been doing this shit.
My man.
Let's go.
Let's fucking get it. We're gonna get out of here. This one has been episode 60 of the Broke Artist Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Lovins, also known as T13. I got my brother Aint with me. We are PhD for fucking life. What's good? We've had a special guest in the building tonight. This man's name is C Niz. He represents the Ghostlike Records fam. Salute to all of you, and thank you for tuning in. Much love, everybody. Peace.
Peace.